Posting this announcement and 40. And going to the channel. This isn't even the final episode of the season, right? It's just number 3. 3 out of 4?
This is the penultimate episode.
All right. It says live. Watch now. Okay. Check, check, check. All right. This is me talking.
This is
And-
me talking.
Okay. You are lower than me. I can
Okay.
either turn myself down or you turn yourself up. I think you need to turn yourself up.
I cannot turn myself any further up. Well, I could, but it would be through voice meter, might get distorted and weird, so I'll turn you down.
Yeah, so don't. Why not Pencil Ultimate stocking set? Don't even know what that's supposed to mean.
Because I said penultimate.
Oh, I understand it's a reference to penultimate, but just the
Pencil
fact that
is
it's
an
pen-
alternate writing implement.
just that it's pencil versus pen. Okay.
Yes.
Oh boy. So I guess what we can do is I can turn myself a little down, and then you probably should. I mean, I don't know how the game is, but
Are we
I'll
still?
tell you to
Are you still louder than me?
check. I think. Hold on.
Check.
Well, nothing changed, so now I'm going to turn myself down, unless you change something.
I put you a little lower. I could put you way the hell lower.
Okay, let's test it out.
Check.
No, leave me. Leave me. Okay, let's try it.
Okay.
And yeah, okay. Posting the announcement. But Stocking's here. Hey, Stocking. Good joke. You could blame me. Bernie's a bit quiet. Dean's rather quiet.
I
think our levels. I think I noticed that our level in general. Yeah, I definitely remember this. Our level in general was lower.
Yeah, I can force it to be higher. I don't know if it's going to sound weird.
Force
I can go.
Everybody?
Yep, I can go all the way up here if that helps any.
That totally. Oh,
That
well, you got loud in my Discord, but is that better on the stream?
Check.
Yeah, you're not distorting. You're fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you're good. I think that improved things.
Yeah.
All right, you can go. I'll let you know.
All right.
I'll keep monitoring.
Let me just check. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So we began last time with AJ shot Marlin, the former leader of the group of wayward youth, the Lord of the Flies, the Lost Children. So Marlin had was just about to. We had proven to the group that he was a murderer and a bad guy, and he was just about to peacefully leave us alone when AJ shot him in the head. So I was really disappointed when that happened because it seemed like AJ was way smarter than to kill somebody for no reason. So we began and we talked to AJ a bit, and he didn't really have a great reason any more than just he was a bad guy. So the scene, at least as I played it, was basically about, telling him that it was wrong and why it was wrong and, when you kill people and when you don't kill people. Um, I had the option to tell him it was perfectly okay, you're fine, and it would have been interesting to see how that played out, but I didn't feel that way, and I don't think most people would have felt that way, so I didn't do that. So then the group of kids decides that they're going to have a vote to determine if we are going to be allowed to stay, and they come back with the result of the vote, which is that we have to leave. So Violet, who is our good friend at this point, voted for us. 10, who is Clem's friend, but more so AJ's friend, voted for us. Lewis, who was Marlon's best friend, voted against us. And I think we can assume that most of the scrubs who we don't see too often vote against us. So we have to leave, and Lewis escorts us to the woods, and we're wandering through the woods where we run across Abel, who is the guy who robbed us when we were in the train station in the first episode. Just run into him randomly wandering around, and he notices us and he calls out, why don't you come out, whatever. And we jump him, but then we in turn are jumped by what turns out to be Lily from season 1. The crazy woman whose dad was crazy, the crazy old guy who we called racist, and we never knew if he actually was. And she got paranoid, and eventually she shot and killed Carly. And we left her on the side of the road, but here she is back again. So Lily is the leader of this group of people that has been stealing kids from the school, that Marlon agreed to hand over 2 of the kids to get them to go away. But apparently it didn't work too well because they haven't. And it's pretty well established. I think they've said it explicitly a few times now that they don't kill the kids. They kind of brainwash them to be soldiers because they're in a fight against some other group. I don't think it's clear to us what other group they're fighting, but they're fighting somebody. So we have every reason to think, and I assume it will happen, that the 2 kids that were given up to them are probably still alive, and they're probably soldiers in their army.
That's one thing I'm interested in finding out, which is how they brainwash them. Kids who obviously were dragged kicking and screaming.
Okay, well, it's possible they don't. It's possible that they don't. It's possible I sort of use that word, but I don't think we actually know that. Maybe they just put a gun to their head and say, you have to do this. We don't really know how it works. So Lily tries to convince us to give up the school kids to her, but in the meantime, while we're having this conversation, Violet and Lewis are sort of sneaking up. Not exactly sure. You know what? Now that I've described this, I'm not exactly sure why they were there. I guess Lewis, why did they keep following us even after they left us in the woods?
I wondered that also. Did they change their minds or something?
Yeah, or did they notice Abel themselves and were like, they're not safe, let's go check on them? That's actually not at all clear to me.
Hey, if you had turned me down, could you turn me back to where I was?
Sure.
Because I think you fixed it.
Okay.
When you turned everyone up. Okay. Was that not after the first gunshot, Stalking said? I guess they might have heard. They might have heard a commotion, if not a gunshot.
Okay. Yep, that's entirely possible. That would make sense. So, So Lewis and Violet are sneaking up on Lily and Abel, the bad guys, and we have the option to either yell at them to run away or to yell at Violet to shoot with her crossbow. I chose to yell at her to shoot. That prompted Lily to return fire. She hit Lewis in the shoulder, which didn't end up mattering. So then we start running away because they have guns, we don't. And in the AJ gets shot in the stomach while this happens, but we do escape after the first scene of me trying to escape zombies for half an hour and dying 20 times. And we run into a very strange character named James, which at first we're fighting all these zombies, we're trying to get away, and then one of the zombies sort of puts their finger to our mouth and is like, shh. And it's shocking. It's like,
that was last episode. I thought that was a long time ago. That's how distant the memory feels.
Yeah. So yeah, it was cool. It's like, oh, this isn't a zombie, it's a human. Why is he posing as a zombie? What does he want? And the answer was not really much of anything. It was this guy named James. He was like, I was with this other group before. I didn't like them, so I left them. Now I live like this. I move among the zombies by dressing up like them. We have a small child with a gunshot wound. He has the brilliantly brilliantly non-obvious observation that we probably should get him to somewhere where he can get help. And that's about all this guy did, so not sure what is up with him. But anyway, so we brought AJ back to the school, despite the fact that they are children and they are not doctors. But apparently having a gunshot wound to the chest is not such a big deal, because all they did is give him some medication and put him on a couch, and he was okay. I'm not sure if it bothers me more that they avoided the problem that these kids are obviously not doctors by saying, oh, the nurse taught one of them how to be a doctor, which is stupid. I'm not sure if that bothered me more, or the fact that she didn't in fact actually do anything. like literally all they did was like, oh, we gave him some medicine. I'm not sure if it bothers me more that they set up that she was capable, or that having set up that she was capable, she then proceeded not to do anything. But anyway, so it amounted to nothing. AJ was fine. So then everybody realizes that Abel and Lily and their gang are going to come follow us. So, I mean, the kids take us back in because they feel bad for AJ. So we start making preparations for when they're going to come back. And we set up a bunch of traps, and we put barbed wire on the fences, and we try to prepare for the assault. And on the night before the assault occurs, we have the option to either sort of spend our last night, perhaps, with Violet or with Lewis. Lewis, who was very mean to us at first, but then he kind of, because AJ had killed his best friend, it kind of makes sense. Eventually he apologizes and was like, yeah, you know, I don't, I feel bad that I was so mean to you when Marla did a lot of fucked up shit, and I get why all this happened. So we were set up, if you wanted to pursue a romantic relationship with Lewis, which is kind of the choice that we were making at this point. But we chose Violet because we had gotten along better with her. Also, the specifics of the situation were, do you want to go with Violet and make preparations, or do you want to go with Lewis and help him tune the piano? It seemed a little irresponsible to spend this time tuning the piano. So we chose the responsible thing. So we're out in the moonlight with Violet, and we end up kissing, and now we're pursuing a romance with Violet because it seemed like that would be a fun thing to do. I'm not super into Violet. I don't love her that much, but whatever. It was a thing we could do, so I did it.
Did you watch the alternate video I posted? If you pick you,
Yes, I did
Lewis.
actually. Yeah, I did. Yeah, it was fun. It was cute.
Yeah, it was an interesting scene. I did note that you kind of do a little more. You have to do a little more pursuing, like, or was I don't know how I forgot how the, um, what's her face that we just hooked up with?
Violet.
What's her name? Violet.
Violet.
Violet. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot how that played out, but it was like, you each carved your initials. For those who didn't see the scene, there was some, nice, playful banter around the piano, and there was a cute piano tuning scene. And they they didn't get into the proper way to tune a piano at all. By the way, that I was saying I was looking forward to watching.
That's
But
right.
then you sat down and I guess, and the piano was magically tuned. Uh, uh, so I think then you sat down and you each carved your initials into the piano. And then if you said, well, the person who made the YouTube video decided to pursue it, or actually no, they they
Yeah,
made the
they
decision
didn't.
to
It was a
draw
little
a heart.
disappointing.
They made the decision to draw the heart around the initials, which is a very aggressive move. And then they also made the decision to turn him down. Well, not to turn him down, but just like keep it platonic, uh, which is mixed signals. But um, yeah, I that's it. I'm just describing the scene. Um, so we don't know. And yes, I did read that if you could choose to go for it and give him a kiss, and you kiss. So it's very symmetrical to Violet's scene.
Yeah.
Anyway,
And I like his personality more, and those scenes would probably be more fun, but it just wasn't the way that just wasn't the way that this playthrough went. And I think it's true. You do have to work a little harder because you're coming from a place of, um, because you have to make up, because you did kill his best friend. You have a barrier between you that you don't have with Violet. So next day is the day of the assault. Some of the traps and stuff that you've set work, but most of them kind of don't. And one thing leads to another, and I had another scene where I died 20 times, and they end up, oh, this kid named Mitch, he dies, who we had seen, he had been a lot in this episode. I should have known he was going to die because it was like, why are we seeing so much of Mitch? The answer is he's going to die in this episode. There was a whole detour where we had to go to the greenhouse they had been teasing for the past couple of episodes. Oh, there's this greenhouse. It's scary. And there were a few zombies in the greenhouse. And that's where we talked to Mitch a bunch. He was trying to make explosives. Basically, the plan more or less didn't work. So they so the raiders are going to drag someone off, and we have the choice again whether to save Violet or Lewis, and we choose to save Violet because at this point we were committed to being with Violet. So Lewis has been captured by the raiders. So that's where we are.
Previously on The Walking Dead. While searching for a place to call home, AJ
Oh shit, I really can't hear it.
yeah, turn it up.
I'll turn this up to 10 and I'll do the volume on my end. That would be less confusing.
I found an old boarding school run by kids deep in the forest. Their leader was a guy named
I think it sounds
Marvin,
okay for now on the stream.
and AJ
Okay.
pulled the trigger. I told AJ that what he'd done was murder, that he'd have to atone for it. The other kids agreed. They voted to kick us out. I thought we'd never return. Then, AJ and I were attacked by Abel, one of the raiders Marlon had given the twins to. He was with someone I thought I'd never see again. Lily. We were almost eaten by walkers when suddenly one of them spoke to me. His name was James, an ex-whisperer who didn't believe in killing walkers. He helped me treat AJ, but without real medicine,
they're bringing him up
he
again.
wouldn't make it. The kids didn't
Yeah, I'm
turn
sure
away
he'll
the
be
sad
back. It'd be
side of
weird if
AJ
that was
and let us back inside.
his entire
After I told
involvement.
them how we could defend the school against the raiders, they were willing to let us stay, at least until the fight. I decided to help Violet in the bell tower. We looked at the stars together, and I admitted I had feelings for her. She felt the same way. Then the raiders finally came. They busted open our gates, but the kids stayed hidden as planned. Until 10 ran out of cover, hoping for a chance to learn about his missing sisters. The bomb went off, and attempting to save 10, Mitch threw himself at Lily and got a knife to the throat. With only a second to decide, I fired and saved Violet. They got away with 3 of our friends, and we had no idea where they'd gone.
It wasn't just Lewis, it was 2 other
But we knew
scrubs.
someone who did.
But most importantly of all, Lewis.
That's right. They said in the episode. And worst of all, Lewis.
Hey, I think it was what's Mook number 1, Mook number 2, and oh my God, Lewis.
You're right. The other ones are Omar, the cook, who we really have not seen much of whatsoever, and Asim, who we've seen a little more of, but he's pretty much a jerk, so it's fine.
I don't think he's a jerk. I think he gets bullied, honestly, a lot. He's the guy we make fun of because he can't.
Yeah, but he picked on a little kid.
Did he? I mean, he was arguing with the little kid, and the kid punched him in the stomach.
Yeah, but you don't say to a little kid you're an idiot because you're a kid.
I think he was treating him as an equal. I think he was treating him with that's a sign of respect.
Also, the first time we talked to him after he was like, I'm writing in my diary, and he talked a bit, and he was like, okay, I'm done, bye. It was weird. So yeah, we don't know if this kid Billy, who we've also hardly seen, is he Mitch's brother or something?
Well, they look a lot alike.
They
Yeah.
look alike. They seem to be close.
I was so little, and Mitch looked after me. People said he was a dick sometimes, but he was always nice to me.
Well, this kind
I
of
guess
doesn't
they're
sound like a
not.
Now he's
brother.
gone.
Yeah.
Right.
Stabbed in the eye by some asshole who never even knew his name.
Mitch was looking after all of us. He gave his life so we could go on fighting.
I know that. Doesn't make it any easier.
He'd want us to find our friends and bring them home safe.
And he'd want us to kill the people who took them.
Well, he would, but he was
Baby's waiting for
also
you in the
kind of
basement.
crazy.
We got Abel tied up tight. He's alive, but he's out cold.
Thanks.
This was the weird cliffhanger they left us off on. You're going to interrogate this guy.
We should bury Mitch.
So,
It's time.
I guess he was knifed in the head, so he's not coming back.
I'll help you
Get
carry it.
away from him! You're the reason he's dead!
Willie!
Well, it's true! We had a
kid
plan,
fight.
and that idiot messed it up!
Come on, Willie. None of this is Ten's fault. You know who's really to blame.
I can't believe you're defending him! This is bullshit!
10! I'll take care of this. Talk to Abel, find out where Lily took Lewis, Omar, and Asim. And Clem,
Hey,
don't
Squibbies.
be afraid to, hurt him a little. Maybe you'll get more out of him than we did.
Oh, great torture scene.
It's not going to be anything. No, maybe it's up to us. maybe we could fuck him up if we want to. There's a dead zombie body down there. Beat it to death with a flashlight. That was a cool artistic scene when you were beating her to death with the flashlight and it, like, the light turned red because of her blood. That was pretty cool. I don't think I commented on that at the time, but that was a nice gross touch. Anyway.
This should be strong.
They're totally gonna ask us to torture him. And they already they said it. Violet said it.
Yeah, maybe
Hurt
we
him
have
a
to
little bit.
decide. Maybe we have to decide if that's where we want to go with this. Found the collectible. So that's exciting.
Side quest. Just as long as you have the choice not to torture him, unlike that scene in GTA 5 I keep talking about. Where you had no choice not to torture him, and it worked.
Got your gun back, huh?
It's the you had to torture him in order to get the info you needed. Also, every episode of 24,
Sure.
where Jack Bauer, that's entirely the entire way they moved the plot along, with Jack Bauer torturing somebody until
Ready?
he knew where to go next.
Okay, let's do this. Slap him, drench him, shout at him, or let AJ wake him.
Let AJ wake him. Why would you do that?
I don't know. I don't know why to do any of these things. That's why I'm asking you.
I want to know what on the one hand, shouting is best, but letting AJ wake him will be hilariously horrifying. Well, it depends on what AJ is going to do. That's the thing.
Well, we don't know. That's the beauty of
All right.
young
You're right. I
children.
mean, shouting at him is... again, drenching him is not necessarily waterboarding. It's just waking him up.
I would think so.
Abruptly.
Yes, put his hand in a cup of water till he pees. Torture,
give a shit.
motherfucker. All
I
right.
wanted to see. Let AJ wake him. I want to see what that's going to be.
Okay.
Wake him up.
It's gonna hit him with the gun.
AJ
It's gonna
is
hit
our-
him with. It's gonna hit him with the gun. Oh, okay. Good. Good job.
That was amusing.
Well, that ain't no way to wake an old man up from his afternoon nap.
Good bit.
I was having a nice dream, too. About a girl I used to know from before.
Are we
She also had me tied
swapping
up
stories
with
now? Are
in
we playing
prison,
truth or
if you get
dare?
my meaning.
Oh boy.
Got any water?
Drink.
I'll do some good cop, bad cop here. Let him drink.
You got good manners, Squirt. Don't mind if I do.
You don't
Sure.
care.
Yeah. I mean, sure. I don't care.
You've
Okay,
had your
AJ's a
water.
good cop on the
Now
back,
it's
though.
time to talk.
It's the first time interrogating someone, isn't it? You let me dictate the agenda. Makes me think you're weak.
Don't make this harder than it needs to be, okay? I just want to know where Lily took my people.
It doesn't matter. As soon as she gets there, she's gonna turn around and come right back for me. You better give me the 5-star treatment. If I'm smiling when she gets here, you might be able to trade me for a little mercy. We underestimated you.
Do
little
you
shits,
care?
But
No.
Lily won't
All
make the
right,
same mistake.
I know. All I know is that I don't want to make this. I
She'll
don't want
be
to.
back.
right.
Trust me.
I'm not even lying when I say
Lily
that she
would come
doesn't
back
care
for
about
you?
him, because that's probably
The
true.
state you're in. You're worthless to her now.
His
I
leg
can
is snapped
heal.
in two.
There is no rescue party, Abel. Only a
That's
bunch
the
of
thing I
pissed
remember.
off kids who want you dead.
So tell us where our friends are. You trade it for mercy.
Now the kid's smart.
We'll never give him up. The only reason we came here was for more manpower. Losing Jonathan and me for 3 sprouts who can barely hold a gun.
I think Jonathan, he must have been the guy who was killed by the brick trap. The brick trap was one trap that worked.
You don't know what it's like out there. It's a bloodbath. One community against another.
You can't handle the truth.
Back at the Delta, we're at war with some really sick fucks who make me look like the Virgin Mary. We need people to fight it.
You want me on that
Soldiers
wall.
who do
You
what
need
we
me on
say.
that wall.
Point the guns the way we tell them to. You little turds are supposed to be easy pickings.
I don't give a shit about your war or your fucking Delta.
You think we like doing raids like this? Our home is under threat. It's a good home. Built to last. I do a lot to protect it. Maybe you can understand that.
And I do a lot to get my friends back. So stop wasting my time.
Okay. Front pocket. The answer to all your questions.
This sounds like a trap.
Read it.
Whatsoever parteth the hoof and is cloven-footed, and cheweth the cud among the beasts, that shall ye eat.
Okay, so he's
Is it
kosher?
code?
That's great.
No, it's fucking Leviticus. I was hoping it'd be some timely, moralistic shit about turning the other cheek.
Alright, he's doing bits. Now I do want to torture.
Come on. That thing ain't gonna light itself. Wanna know where your friends are? Smoke will clear my mind.
We don't have the. We don't have the.
Help me remember stuff.
Wait.
Like where Lily
When you
went.
see.
Stub out
Come on,
cigarette.
kid. Don't make
Let
me
him
wait all
smoke.
day.
Burn him.
Oh. Oh. Let him smoke. I mean, I don't know.
Now that is heavenly.
Although that's what a prisoner would do when he knows he's about to die. Nice.
Okay. What is that?
That's a lot
The
of blood.
fucking cyanide cigarette?
This is not good.
That's not because of the cigarette, is it?
He's gonna
But-
die, isn't he?
That seems crazy.
With one puff of a.
I'm not going to say anything. Let's see what he does.
I think so, Squirt. When you pushed me off that balcony, something must have burst inside of me.
An alien?
Shit. I never wanted things to end like this. Everything. It all got out of hand. Now look at me. I'm a fucking mess.
Will he turn?
No.
Well, if you don't want to turn, tell us what we want to know. Okay, now we have a... We actually have something to
Everything I
bargain
got,
with.
I got with my own 2 hands
Sumi cares about that.
and my will.
What is this speech?
My body to turn on me, to take control. I'll tell you where to find Lily. Just promise. You won't let me.
Okay,
turn.
perfect.
They're making it easy, huh?
I know.
I'm begging you.
If you're honest with me, I'll put you out of your misery. You have my word.
Of course, how do I know he's being honest? But
Okay.
whatever.
We have a boat. We're docked a few miles west of here at an old fishing pier. Your friends are on the boat. You got what you wanted. Please, don't let me become one of those things. Please, I don't want to.
Let him turn so we can get more practice zombie killing. No,
yeah, why
no,
would-
just kidding.
that would be stupid even if we like
Not that.
we're trying to torture.
Let me keep.
Keep my face.
Why would we want someone to turn into a zombie? That doesn't help anybody.
He wants to keep his face. Why would you want to? Why would you want to keep that face?
You don't need to watch this.
I
Yeah, what
won't.
does he want us?
He said.
AJ.
He said, "Not. Don't shoot me in the head because I want to keep my
Yeah, so
face."
oh, it's just a question of where to shoot him? I don't think I
Yeah,
have
like
a
a
choice
nut-
to shoot him other than his head. That's
in
how
order to kill him, yeah.
zombies work. Hi, Cuba.
Jeez. Oh,
least you can't hurt him
stab
now.
him instead of shoot him.
Yeah.
I guess. Why do you want to watch that, AJ? You little creep.
Come on. We have a boat to find.
All right, great, Abel. You got your wish. You kept your face. Now what are you gonna do with it? Go on. Tinder.
Put him in the,
The
put
Zomber.
him in the cemetery with the rest of the losers. The Dyers.
I don't want to be one of the dyers.
If you don't know what that means, good.
This is the same song
Yeah.
as they play every time. Okay. Right, make a mask out of his face so he can be like James. Or that's not
Ooh.
like James. James uses zombie faces.
Well,
We're using
that-
human faces.
I mean, it's the next step up.
Sometimes I don't know the reason why, so I guess I'll keep gambling. lots
No,
of moons.
that's how we're gonna sneak into the base of the others. Is by pretending that we're able.
Yeah, that'll be a weekend at Bernie's situation.
I wasn't. I was saying wearing his face as a mask, but if you want to, yeah,
No, just
I like your idea
one
better.
of you.
Just prop him up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Was she a great big fat person?
We talking about Nicolas Cage? John Travolta?
Once we
No.
find the boat, we'll look for a way to sneak on board.
Yeah, if 10 doesn't fuck it up this time.
You're an idiot.
It wasn't Tin's fault.
Yes, it was! Mitch died because he...
Say one more thing about Tin. I dare you.
Guys, look.
We were gonna get that information out of Abel, in any case, if we had to torture him, or if we decided not to, they were just gonna give it to us like they did.
Yeah, or I guess it's possible we would have found out about this boat some other way, but yeah, we have to find out that we have to go here.
You see anything?
The beach, a boat, and
Is this the whole group? Is this everyone we have left? This is
Here.
this is a sad crew.
Okay, let's spread out and focus on those areas. Keep your heads low.
Now we have a couple other kids left. We have Ruby. Maybe that's about it. I don't know why she's not here.
She's a lover, not a fighter.
You ever seen this boat
She's a
before?
nurse.
No, Marlin kept
Yeah.
us confined to the safe zone. Pier leading up to the boat? It's our only way in and out.
Well, let's see what else is down there. There are a few on deck, a couple others on the pier. Could be more inside.
Looks like
Now
they're
this
well
reminds me
armed,
of
too.
Breakpoint.
Oh, I never use the binoculars. It's an option that you have.
Wait, I see
Why
Louis.
use binoculars when you could use a drone?
Abel was in mine.
Well, yeah.
This is it.
The pier has plenty of cover on it. If careful, we can sneak in undetected. I can see an entrance.
I saw that too. It looks like there's a door at the other end.
There's a small opening at the top of those closed doorways. AJ and I know how to deal with those.
Go through
I
them?
don't see any obvious place to keep prisoners.
They're probably below deck. We should have asked Abel.
We sat on a boat.
Do you want a second guess the interrogation that you come by? SS something Fitzgerald, I don't know.
Sharts? I think it says sharts.
What did I gotta get here?
There's no good cover leading up to the boat. We're gonna need one hell of a distraction.
Speaking of which.
Maybe this is James. Because he has the power to.
Yeah.
He has the power to roast stones,
We could get walkers
and the
on
walkers
beach
follow the
somehow.
stones. Another brilliant
Maybe not as hard
thing
as
that
you
that
think.
character contributed that you totally wouldn't just think of.
There are already walkers. Guess you get more walkers.
Where does this game want me to go? Hello, talk to AJ.
Find anything
Have him
over
go,
here?
ah!
They have
Again.
horses. Let me see.
Horses. Horses on the left.
Are those torches?
I think so.
Could be
pointy.
easy fire. Setting the hay on fire would get their attention. Scare the horses too.
We could get on the boat easier that way.
If we
Horses
cut
for
the horses
courses.
free, we could slow down anyone trying to chase us.
Let's talk to this clown.
Anything useful?
Looks like building material. Furniture.
I guess we'll probably have
Probably stuff
to
from the
scope
train
out
station.
each of the three situations and choose sort of which
Sheet metal
route we
wood.
want to take.
Quite a bit of it.
We should have that stuff.
More torches.
Torches?
We could use the fire.
Oh, yeah.
This kid just wants to set things on fire.
They're loading those rafts with supplies.
I could cut those loose and just ride them downriver. Easy.
Which accomplishes what?
He's more. That was more about.
We should get out of here before they spot us. We can
Stealing
talk
the
them plan
supplies.
once we're somewhere safe.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't like choose one of three approaches. It was just three different things.
I guess so. I thought we were doing this now, but I guess we're not. Slow start.
What's the plan?
Well, they've got guards posted on the pier and the boat. There's no way we can take them all at once. Our only hope is to distract them while we sneak on board.
Stealth mode.
We should burn their stuff.
That'd work. We could burn the supplies or the hay they keep for the horses.
Whatever we don't burn, we should take. Ruby would love to have the horses. But I'd rather steal those supplies. I could
Okay, burn the hay or burn the supplies. That's our choice.
It seems like the hay was more geared towards infiltrating them, and the supplies is just stealing their supplies.
Oh no, burn them. This is what we're gonna burn.
Right, but burning the supplies seemed to me not as much of a more of a a fuck you to them as opposed to a distraction, unless I got that wrong. But burning the hay seemed like a distraction. But
Okay, let's
if
burn
we're
the
talking
hay.
about, if we're talking about they're both distractions, then I don't really care. I think the hay seemed more interesting.
Yeah, we'll steal their supplies and burn the hay as our distraction. If you're going to
We-
steal from the rafts,
we-
you have to do it carefully.
We have the best of all worlds.
The fire will lure the raiders away from the boat, and we can sneak across the pier. If anyone sees
And then
us,
steal the
Where's the
supplies
horse?
like we wanted to.
The horses run away. Maybe we can get the horses. That
remember
would be
guy I
great.
told you about, James?
Oh, here we go.
He sent in walkers to save us from Lily and Abel. Maybe we could convince him to do it again.
He just threw rocks. It's really not
Big
hard.
enough group of them onto the beach, we can blend in without being seen. Perfect.
What about after we get everyone home? I mean, the raiders will just come attack us again. What then?
Kill them all.
Hide, quick!
Okay, this person does not look familiar.
A raider. Has to be. You all stay here. I'll see if they know anything that could help us.
We're gonna have a chat with them.
What? We're gonna torture him?
Stealth mode.
Wow.
Drop it.
Oh shit.
Do you care?
No. No, I mean, where do you
The
keep?
people you steal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that's
seems to
I
be
don't know what you're... I'm not fucking
most
around.
relevant
Answer the question.
information.
Yeah.
The boiler deck. Second deck. They're all there. Clementine, wait.
You don't say her name. That's
It's Minnie.
Oh, I should have killed her. She's my rival. Whoop.
After the attack, I wasn't sure.
May end up with Lewis after
I
all.
heard they burned half your school down. Who survived? Ruby? Mitch? Brody?
all of the above.
What?
Ruby intimidated. Mitch did.
50-50.
I mean, not.
Yeah.
Oh, not after this
died.
attack. Okay.
Dad's
Yeah, it's your
been
fault,
holding
Minnie.
up okay. His boots
You done fucked up.
are so old. They're
All
more
right,
holes than
Tenny's
ever.
also here.
I duct taped him up the last time I saw him, but that was a while ago. His
I like
boots
her
are
haircut.
fine. You're Clementine. The girl who took over after Marlon died.
That's right, I took over.
I thought everyone would want to lean on their own. Not the new kid. Yeah, I'm in
Just
charge.
I'm gonna say it.
Fantastic job you've done. Excuse me?
What is she? What does she have? What leg does she have to stand on?
Like he and Lily did. Like they did before. You ruined the whole plan.
This is part of her plan, just to get everyone recruited.
Everyone Sophie away.
Yeah, and we all survived it. Marlon would have never made them fight the way you did. He
Oh, wow.
would have gotten people killed.
So she's saying Marlon's right.
Clem
Appeasement is
protected
good.
us. Yeah. And how come so many people are dead? You know, many
Marlon
said
murdered
I'll be
Brody.
one of them. That's really
She doesn't know
supposed
that.
to be Lily
And
gave
it's
us
the
that's
truth.
true.
It's the truth.
Where's Sophie? Is she alive?
She died protecting the Delta. A hero.
Oh, I forget if Violet was with Sophie or Minnie. I thought she was with Minnie. Maybe I'm
A
wrong.
hero? God, you...
Minerva!
Shit.
Down.
That's not down. That was all the way over to the right.
I want to be in before dark.
Yes, ma'am.
She really just playing along.
Well, for now, I don't think she's actually on our side, but
Our
I
boat
guess she
leaves
doesn't
for the Delta in
want to
2
get us
days.
killed either.
Then it'll be a couple of weeks before we can come back for the rest of you. When we do, don't fight. The only way you're gonna save your people is to let us take them. I'm serious. Don't fight this.
This is interesting.
The last time your people attacked us, you lost 2 men. You'll lose more if you come back.
It seems like that is what she would understand. I didn't think that telling her to join me was going to be helpful.
We kind of know. I mean, we kind of need to know how they've been, how they're treated.
Are you okay?
Like, is this a good way to live? Is this a good
Changed.
place
Our
to
plan
live?
is to get onto the boat and save our friends. So
I
that's
mean,
what we're gonna
you're
do.
probably safer than you are. You're probably safer with a bunch of adults with guns than you are with a bunch of kids with
Bullshit.
crossbows. I
Start
mean,
getting
that much
things
is
ready.
true.
Get everyone caught up on the plan.
Everyone except 10.
And
I warned you.
Enough, both of you. AJ and I will go find James.
Good luck.
James, we don't need James.
I know, right?
No, that's what I was thinking about because that's what I said at the beginning. I was interested in knowing what becomes of these kids, and how they brainwash them. And the answer is they're not. They just realize it's safest to just play along.
So,
I mean,
they
that
may be
seems
right.
to be
James
what
will
we have
understand.
evidence. That seems to be what we have evidence for.
In which case,
100, 1,000.
they might have a point.
Clem, I don't. Ow.
Gunshot wound.
It feels like.
No, they
someone
don't have a
pinched me
point. You
from
shouldn't
inside.
kidnap people. It's not right.
No, but not
Here,
that
let's
they
rest a
they did
second.
anything right, but it's that Minerva has a point, which is it's just safest to play along. And you can be together. All the kids can be together. They're going to be, basically living a life of
Clem,
I-
I keep thinking.
not slavery, but
When Willie said all that stuff about 10 before.
I mean, that is a point, but
I
it's a
got so
bad point.
mad.
You could be a slave. It's
He's
easier.
being
I
mean.
mean, yeah, it's
10 wasn't even there to
even
defend
if it's
himself.
literally true, it's a
I
bad point.
wanted to hurt him. I know I
I don't
shouldn't,
know what
but
all the slaves were complaining
I
about.
just can't stop thinking about it. I want to just punch his head. I tried breathing, kicking rocks.
Think it, don't do it.
I don't
Yeah,
like
that's
this
what I
feeling. Wanting to hurt somebody.
was thinking.
It's okay to get mad at people. You can't help that. But those thoughts have to stay in your head, okay? Don't act on them. Ever.
Okay. I'm strong. I can control what I do,
That's
That's
right.
right, AJ.
but not what I
That's
think.
right. Saying let the anger pass is the
I
same
think-
thing as just saying calm down,
I think I'm
which is
mad
what
at
you
him,
what
too.
you don't want to say to someone who's angry.
Running out of cover when Lily attacked the school was really stupid. But he just doesn't know stuff like we do. And
That's
then
right.
Willie started yelling at him instead of helping him learn. Why don't the other kids know all the stuff we know? When there's a plan,
Because they
you
don't have
to follow it.
Clementine.
And when you yell at someone, it just makes them not listen.
Well, why don't we teach
They've
them?
been sheltered.
They're smart. Someone just has to
I
show
could've.
them what to do.
I considered it,
Yeah.
but this seems a little
We
more
tend to know how to be safe.
proactive.
We can show them how to be smart, like us. It's weird that people are so different.
It is Erickson's boarding school for troubled youth.
Troubled youth. Trouble like bad? So they did bad things? Why?
Okay, sometimes they do them because bad things happen to them. I knew a doctor once, back when you were just a baby. He called it trauma. You have some too, you know. The thing where people can't walk up behind you.
I don't like my trauma.
The thing where
I wanna
you
get
shoot
it
people in
off
the head
How
if
do
you
I
don't
get
like
rid of
them.
I don't even like the way the word sounds.
It's really, really hard to do by yourself. A lot of people can't without some help.
Like from a doctor?
Sure, but those are rare these days.
Or like the school, right? It was supposed to help with people's trauma.
Yeah, it was. And now they help each other.
Okay.
I still
If you-
like them.
Say so.
I like Tin the most, I think. Even if he does dumb things. Actually, I think he's my first real friend.
Ah.
I thought I was your first real friend.
No, because we're his mom.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you don't count. You're old.
I'm
Okay,
not.
boomer.
Fine. He's my second first real friend.
Seriously, you're his mom.
Yeah.
I'm not offended.
Jesus, let this not take a long time.
This was a real popular
Still-
feature of the season. That's why they kept on throwing it back in.
I thought I was going to see people complaining about it. I saw a couple of people saying, "Oh, this took me a long time." I didn't see that many complaints. But
I don't see James. Just monsters.
you do have to remember the context of when this episode came out, which is people thought that the company was going out of business.
You're
So
hurt.
I feel like no one wanted to say anything negative about the episode, which I thought was a poor
Please do
episode.
this.
It was not the time to have that conversation.
Had people from your school. Why are you here?
Those people you saw.
You
we
hurt
need to save
somehow?
them.
Yeah, they said
But to do that, we need
Agent
your
noticed
help
that he
moving
was
some
hurt.
walkers.
Okay.
I could maybe help, but my mask is still in the camp, inside my bag.
Side
Can't pass
quest.
through a herd without it.
Okay, well,
Okay, then let's go get it.
Please, I just
I guess
ask
that
you don't
proves that
kill them.
they.
The walkers. If you distract them, I can sneak over and
I
find
guess that
my
proves that
mask.
they do see,
Distract all of them.
because it can't be the smell from the mask.
I'll
If that's all he has to wear. Oh, motherfucker. Okay, here we fucking go.
at least you only have one button to worry about.
Kiba. Hi. Kiba. Run.
Great job running.
Isn't this where I'm supposed to go? Fuck. How am I supposed to know where I'm supposed to go?
Well, don't run into an invisible wall for 3 seconds straight.
How am I supposed to tell if it's an invisible wall?
Dude, you stopped moving. Anyway,
Yeah.
I'll let you handle it.
Kiba. Hi. Kiba. Run, 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 run.
Oh, we're
I'm
following
holding her,
him,
I'm holding her.
basically? Oh, yeah, we
Maybe
got
not.
stopped by... Wow. Are you kidding me?
Now I don't have any idea where I'm supposed to go. Okay.
By the way, I think this is optional. Stunning them only. I think you know, it's if you make James happy by not killing him.
This way?
I think you go towards them, the zombies. I guess not. If you get stuck, turn around though. Keep spamming circle. Run towards the like a landmark. There you go.
Invisible wall.
Oh, nice.
How long did we
Nice
keep this
move.
up?
I didn't do it. I didn't
I know
do
you
anything.
didn't do it. Yeah.
Find it. The horses must have...
All right. Well, only 2 deaths. That's amazing.
We have to run.
Hey, over here!
Yeah. All we have to
AJ
do
knows
is
the rock trick.
yeah. All we have to do is throw rocks. How hard is this?
The cart. If we push it, the noise will draw them away.
Now you're the Hulk.
Dr. Bruce Banner, something by gamma rays, turns into the Hulk. Ain't he unglamorous? Yeah, why do they have that one red eye? I wonder if it means anything.
AJ, are you okay?
Don't remember
no
seeing
bites.
that before.
I know it would have been easier to kill them. You're kind. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I probably
Really?
could have killed him,
Yeah.
but I didn't need to, and he didn't want me to, so why not?
You got a trophy.
And I got a trophy.
Thank you for helping me get this back.
Yeah, I understand.
Now, how will walkers save your friends?
They're being held captive on a boat not too far from here. We can't sneak on board without cover, not without the raiders gunning us down.
You want to use walkers to hide? To sneak on board their ship? That's insane.
It's our only
Why?
chance.
How's it dumber than the dumb shit you do?
I have something I need you to see.
Okay.
So you can understand what you're asking.
Good, because I don't understand why it's a problem.
We still need his help, right?
Yeah,
No,
we
but
do.
we're doing this. This better be good.
It's safe. Just a little further.
What about the shed with all the creepy graffiti?
Huh.
Talk to James. Well, before I do that, let me look at everything.
I'm gonna Google that.
Because that's how video games work. Or maybe not. Can I go this way? I love the way that when this game first started out, we were like, oh, it has an open world kind of thing to it. Meanwhile, there's an invisible wall every 5 inches.
Graffiti.
Can I literally not do anything besides... Oh, there's something. What is it? What is it? Look at barn. Oh,
Doesn't
this will
look like
be
there's been a horse
worthwhile.
here in a long time.
Yes. That's a horse. Kind of. Yes. What? Oh, Salt Lake. Oh, this was a...
Clem, what's this?
It's called a salt lick.
But don't lick it.
Salt lick? Ugh, sounds gross. Or maybe it's actually good, like chips. Those are salty, right? Like the snack bag in the car.
Whatever you do, don't lick it. It tastes horrible.
Wait a minute,
Do you
how
remember
know? Did you lick it?
scene that this is a callback to?
I don't know.
Yeah, of course.
That's good. She said the same exact thing. I ruined the moment by talking over it. She said the exact same thing as she said when she was 8 years old. That's hilarious. Too bad I
Which is
fucked it
what?
up.
My people, my former people,
I don't know.
they had a practice. They called it collecting.
This guy's so goddamn dramatic. So yeah, this is like Herschel. He doesn't really believe in zombies, so he puts them all in the barn.
They
We've
used them
seen
as a
this.
weapon. I do this to protect them. I know it sounds strange, but that's why I brought you here.
Yeah,
To see them as I do. As people.
you're
As
wrong, but
people?
okay.
Well, not people exactly.
What does this have to do with me
something in between.
You doing what I want you to do.
Part of us is still in there. Deep down. So few of us die anymore. We turn. Not dead, not alive.
Well, you can't prove that, James. Look, I've heard some weird things, but walkers having a soul?
Like I said, I know how it sounds.
Do you really think there's people inside of monsters?
Does he not want us to?
Somewhere.
Does he not want to help us because he's afraid they'll get
Think
killed?
about
Is that
it
what
this
this
way.
amounts to?
Has someone you cared about turned?
Clem's friend, Lee. She let him. 'Cause he was too important to her.
Do you really think there's nothing
No.
left of who he was?
It's because I didn't want to kill him.
No, he's gone. Even if his body is still moving, there's nothing left. Just a walker.
I'm sorry you feel that way. I lived among walkers for years. Still do, in a way. When they're alone, they're harmless. Innocent.
Of course, because I have no one to
My
kill.
help. I need you to try and walk with them. Then tell me if you really believe they're just monsters.
They are just monsters. They're not people or friends. Clem,
I ain't putting that shit on.
She'll be safe.
Unless you
I promise.
run
This
through the
isn't
wash
smart.
a couple times.
it's
I don't think we have that option because all
Too
four of these
dangerous.
options are
Just-
agreeing to it. Save me
We
if
have
it
to
gets
do it.
too bad. Lewis would do it for us, or what was the other option? Let it go, or AJ.
I mean, Lewis would do it for us.
Because that's what we're trying to do, save Lewis.
Oh. No, if we have to do it, just freaking do it.
All right.
Move as they do.
Lewis would do it for us.
yeah, I guess.
And by the way, 2 other people that they've captured besides Lewis.
The first rule
forget
is
about them.
never go alone.
I'm not leaving you. I'll be right back.
Find
This,
the exit.
this mask is
I will.
freaking nasty.
Don't let fear take over.
I will. I promise.
He's giving me my lectures back.
The mask will disguise your scent, but be gentle.
Oh,
And be
okay.
quiet.
Maybe it is the scent.
touch
the wind
It's very confusing.
You'll see.
They're just making crap up.
Yeah.
What about the scent the rest of your body gives off?
Yeah, it doesn't really make sense. Here you are, you crazy freak. Yes.
God, I can't imagine wearing a mask for more than 2 seconds at a time.
I assume you mean a full mask rather than the one that you've been wearing for a year.
Well, that's the joke, but
Oh,
I do actually hate wearing masks. I obviously do it.
I feel like
I don't complain about it.
it was weird at first, but I was like, probably by June I was used to it, yeah. This scene is doing a good job. I mean, a decent job of sort of capturing the
It looks-
claustrophobia.
Yeah, it does look creepy. And what's the purpose of the wind chimes? This is like the goal. It's like you're on Survivor. Do we win? Do we win a prize?
Man, I look like a cute little old man.
You look like the Six Flags guy.
The world's worst luchador.
This is supposed to be a serene scene showing us our humanity.
I think so.
It's just chimes. There's this music that's not playing in this world.
Right.
Whoa, hey there, kiddo. It's all right. I'm fine. See? No bites.
No bites.
So, do you still think they're just monsters?
Yep.
Now that you've seen them at peace,
It's up to you.
any different at all?
Yeah, I do. They're still just monsters. Dangerous things that want to kill us.
That's what I thought you would say. That's
Uh-oh.
what I would have said too.
Are we gonna fight now?
Have you ever killed a
No,
walker
because
before?
that would be interesting.
I have. Many.
Have you ever killed a person?
Many. But that was a long time ago.
I've killed
He
some
just used to
before,
kill people
AJ,
before the
You've killed
apocalypse.
too. Yeah. I'm a murderer. But I'm trying to atone.
Well, that's good. I guess.
that's enough. What about the walkers? Are you going to help us save our friends?
I thought I could, but I can't. So many walkers would die.
Okay, bye.
All of the death this would cause. I'm sorry, Clementine.
Oh,
can't
that's
have more
nasty.
blood on my
X,
hands.
my friends have
James,
names. Do yours?
the walker in the barn, the one with the different eyes, what was his name?
Oh
His
shit.
name. What do you...
How about the woman in
I
the
thought he was gonna.
the
I thought he was
witches?
gonna know.
What's
I
her
thought he was
name?
gonna throw it back at me.
I don't know.
That's right.
Asim, Omar, Lewis. Those are the names of my friends, the ones who were stolen by the raiders. I'll never forget that.
Hell of a point.
I may be stubborn, but I'm not heartless. Those raiders are cruel. They force others to be the same. And even if your friends think like you, no one deserves that. It'll take some time to guide them through the forest to the shore. Others will join the herd as they go. Tomorrow night, be ready. I can't undo this.
You can get plenty more walkers. They don't stop.
It'd be great if they just turn on him right now.
And how is he doing this? He just open the door and just...
How does he get them back in there? I don't know.
How does he
Throwing-
get in there?
throwing-
How is he,
throwing fucking
how does he
rocks?
command
Come
them
on, AJ.
so
Let's get
perfectly?
back before it's too dark.
I guess that's his mystique.
The only explanation we have is throwing rocks.
Yeah, I wonder if you could fail. I wonder if you could have failed to convince him. And then
I've
what
never
would
met
happen?
anyone like James before. I mean, he's tough. Not like you, though. He doesn't kill monsters, but he's not
AJ, how many
scared of
people
them
have you met in your life?
either. He's cool.
I wouldn't go so far as to say he's cool.
Hey, Clem. Willie told me the plan. How'd things go with that guy?
James, he agreed to help us.
If somebody told me we were gonna sneak onto a boat in a herd of walkers, I'd call them crazy.
What are you doing with those?
Oh, well, I wanted to throw one last hootenanny before the big fight.
Swear?
Huh?
It sounds like a swear.
Oh, is
No,
that a
it's
swear?
just another word
Is
for
a
party.
hootenanny a swear?
Right. I know it sounds strange, throwing a party, but people need something.
But
to
I
lift
don't
their
like
spirits
any
right
of
about
you
now.
except Violet, and I don't even
This
like
could be our
her.
last chance.
Ruby's nice.
I want to make some tea for
She's
everyone.
fine.
Could I borrow your little heater thing?
What can I do?
We need to pretty up the old music
Oh, I like
room.
10. I
Could
do
you
like
make
it.
us something colorful to
Not
hang
a
up?
party guy,
Okay,
though.
I'll be an artist. I'm gonna make the
Decoration.
a decoration for the party.
Okay, I'll get the heater.
Place your collectibles before leaving. Okay. Whoop. Did I just fuck up my
Come
collectibles?
see.
Okay, be right there.
No.
Nope.
You don't have a
Okay.
chance.
Because I have a pennant.
How do you play with it?
You draw pictures like this.
That's a sketch.
Cool.
My niece is really, really good at those. I could never do a goddamn thing with it.
Line doodle. I just never saw the point.
You'd probably be decent at it. You
Probably would if I
artistic-
put my mind to it, but I have zero. This was zero appeal to me, even as a kid.
Hey, you're getting better at this. Soon you'll be as good an artist as 10.
I don't know. He's really
Oh.
good.
last time I told him that he wasn't any worse than 10.
Something wrong?
He
He
was
got
like,
offended
which
that we
picture
thought
is
10's
better?
drawing was better, right?
Right.
I was
And
just
I was like,
thinking
oh, I
about
like them
stuff
both.
while I was drawing.
No, well, I guess we're being honest.
There are 3 kind of eyes, Clem.
Oh, yeah?
There are live people eyes. We got those. Then there's monsters' eyes. Usually look like dirty water. Other times,
Love that
monsters'
dirty
eyes
water.
aren't even wet. And then there are live people eyes right as you kill them, like you did to
Ooh,
him.
man, you are
Deep.
His eyes look like
it's
you blew a
creepy.
candle out. He was a
Talking
bad guy.
about what people's eyes
I
look
know I
like when they
shouldn't feel
die.
like this. I hated him too. I
You
think
wanted to
there's something wrong with
watch.
me.
I know, right?
You know what, AJ? Everything you're feeling is okay. It makes you a good person.
One of the
It took
options
me
was
a long
never
time
get
to
soft.
decide.
Am I good?
Yeah, well, you can play
Maybe
this.
better, Clem.
You can. I don't know how much difference it
Just
makes,
by
but
my
you totally
face.
can play
You're the
this.
best.
You can encourage him to kill people.
Yes, I know. It sounds like
Smart.
don't never lose your heart on.
Is that right?
Yes, because I'm always thinking all the time.
Okay. What are you thinking about right now?
You getting bit,
After the last thing,
turning into a monster.
the last thing
Oh,
you told
shit.
us, I don't want to know what he's thinking about now.
I
Yeah.
know, right?
The older I get, the more I see it. I don't know why. What happens then? Anyone can get bit. Doesn't matter if you're inside,
Should I be
or
funny?
outside, or how careful you are.
AJ, we've talked about this a lot. If I get bit,
I was
you
tempted
know
by
what
the
has
funny
to
answer.
happen.
I'd eat you.
I don't want to talk
But
about
it doesn't
this
seem like he's in a
But you brought it up, so we're going to.
funny mood.
It does something weird to my stomach. Like I'm gonna get the dookies.
Maybe I should have. Maybe I should have lightened the mood.
AJ, I need to know you remember what we talked about. What you're supposed to do if it happens. Listen to me. If I get bit, you'll...
Shoot me.
All right.
Oh, well, hold on. No, pause. I mean, so this is the decision. We get to choose what we want him to do. But the consistent thing that we do, except for the end of season 1, where I just couldn't bring myself to shoot Lee, right? And I told you not to. You shoot somebody if your turn. So
Yeah, I think.
Oh,
yeah,
but-
I think.
Oh no, if they got bit, right? That's the difference between if they get bit and if they have turned. Not not much of a practical difference, but we always say shoot you.
Yeah, I think
So
we tell
that's-
him that the
that's what I would
rule
say.
is to shoot me, and then he can choose to break the rule like we did. But he needs to know that the rule is to shoot me.
Sure.
Shoot. No. No, I'm not gonna do that.
AJ, you promised.
He's gonna say you didn't do
He's
it.
getting
I'm
soft.
not gonna shoot you.
He got soft.
If you
Well,
get
he's got a
bit,
great argument that we
I
didn't
want you
do
to
it.
bite me too.
What? You don't mean
I
that.
want to be alone. Please
Oh,
don't
he
be
wants to die with you. Wow.
mad. I can't live with you not with me, Clem. I know we've talked about it so much.
Maybe I should have been funny in the first place. Now I really
If you
can't.
have a gun, you shoot me. If you don't, you use your knife. No knife, a rock to the head as many times as you have to.
I said I don't wanna.
I don't care what you said. You will do it.
I don't care what you say.
God damn it, AJ.
It's not worth fighting him over, honestly.
You can't break promises, AJ.
I know.
You're not letting this go, are you?
James said
Guess not.
that we could be around when we're monsters. Like on the inside. If you got bit
So are we
and then bit me, then maybe we'd still be
Whatever.
together.
I don't.
we
know
foreshadowing
for-
here?
We'd be different together.
Could be.
We might even be okay. You think so?
I mean, yeah. I don't
Let's
know
say
that that's
James
not
might be
true. I
right.
don't know if it's true.
That monsters have part of the person they were still inside them.
Just gonna say
The thing is,
we're 1.5
no one
episodes
can
away
prove
from the
that.
end.
If we can't prove it, we're not going to risk our lives over it.
Can I go
So
patrol for a bit?
how is it
Before
gonna
the
end?
party?
Sure, go ahead.
I mean,
Be careful.
just a, oh, that was quick. Just a basic fact. of-
What's with AJ?
Are we both going to
Just
survive?
Needs some space.
Can we talk about what happened today? With Minnie?
Yeah, sure. What's wrong?
The thing is, seeing Minnie, I feel like it should have scared me, but it didn't. The person we ran into in the woods, that wasn't Minnie. Not really. The way she sounded and acted, the way she talked about Sophie and Lily. I'm confused, I guess.
We can still save Minnie. If we brought her back, we could.
You saw how she reacted when Lily showed up. Those are her people now, and we are not. Minnie, the real Minnie.
Good, because I didn't really mean that.
She's gone. She's been gone.
No,
this
but
whole
I don't
time, and
believe
have
she's
to stop
gone
mourning her.
though
I
either.
won't let her take you or AJ or anyone else I care about.
Lewis knows
As I was
when to
saying,
keep his head down.
she seemed to be saying some practical things.
Oh, I hope so.
It's like if you want to stay alive, don't fight.
You know, when I first got here, I hated him. He was so much. You know, he walks into a room and it's like, look at me, watch me perform. It's so stupid. But then I realized under all that, he really cares about people. And he doesn't just feel it, he says it. He'll tell you every goddamn day how much you mean to him. Shit, he'll probably sing about it.
Especially if there's already a famous song with your name in it.
We've got to get him back.
We will. Lewis, Omar, Asim. We'll get them all back.
The other two got billing also.
I made you this.
Yeah.
Hey, it's around to it. It's a button.
Stars?
So you never forget that night.
I never will.
Okay, she's gonna die.
When you told me you had feelings for me, I was shocked. Then I started thinking. There's something I've always wanted to try with someone I cared about, and I never have.
Oh,
What
is
is
there?
Have you ever danced with anyone before?
Nope.
We
Do
basically
you
just danced with a barn full
wanna?
of walkers.
Just us. No one else around. I mean,
This is
I
sweet.
know it's kind of weird, but it's something I've always wanted to try.
What about whoever she was involved with before? Anyway,
Right, and she was a musician too, but I guess they didn't dance or they didn't shuffle their weight slightly from side to side.
Thanks for the dance.
Yeah, we're getting better at being romantic.
Yeah.
Hey, Clem!
Oh, I got it?
did you get it?
Wow.
I mean, I caught the ball. I don't know.
Beach ball.
I
There
love
was
it.
some garbage behind
Yeah, that
the
was
book.
good. I
I had to blow
totally
it
was
up.
not expecting that.
That was pretty gross, but look, it works.
I should get going. Ruby could probably use some help.
I was hoping we'd have to have another talk with AJ
Mm.
about what was going on in there.
It's cool, right?
Super cool.
Back!
Oh, pop it off his head.
Think fast.
Pop it off his head. This is sweet too. Oh, there's so much sweetness, so you know what's gonna happen next. Actually, no. I think the siege on their boat's
I
gonna
love you,
happen
Claire.
next.
I love you back, kiddo. Okay.
It's all been very
gotta
sweet.
Get ready
Though.
to go. Sounds like they need us in the music.
Kate's gonna get
Okay.
shot again. But we know Kate getting shot doesn't mean anything though.
Alvin getting shot doesn't mean anything.
Or AJ.
No, I meant AJ. Alvin getting shot meant he died.
Alvin got messed up a whole bunch before he got shot.
Yeah, actually, we don't even know what.
Looks like
Oh, he
things
did
are
get
coming
shot.
together.
Ultimately, you're right.
Yeah. We
All right,
still need to
Stockton's
figure
calling
out
that AJ's
lighting,
gonna die.
music, and something to write on that banner.
I think that's. I
If
mean,
we're gonna
that's,
die, we should have some fun first.
I think that's
Music? But Lewis isn't
again
here.
almost too obvious. But I
See
was
that?
gonna call.
It's like
Pulled out the old headmaster's gramophone so he could play
I was
some
gonna call the
records.
last season. Remember, I was
Not
calling
much of a selection,
Doom
but
for the end of
it's
last
just
season,
Doom.
but that didn't happen.
You like
Just tell me
jazz?
what you want to listen to.
Wouldn't happen to have any good jazz records, would you?
Oh yeah, the old music teacher was a big fan. Pretty cool guy up until he ditched us all.
What's jazz sound like?
well, that one's hard to describe. Just
You have
wait
to
till
listen to
hear
the
it.
notes they don't play.
So you take one of those black things that look like plates and you put it on here.
And then it plays
Choose
music?
Canon. These are big decisions right
Wouldn't be a
here.
party without some kind of mood lighting.
Yeah.
I've been going back.
We'll do
and
green.
forth
We talked about how
colors for
green is a
ages.
zombie color.
Green's calming, but purple might be nice. Room gets natural moonlight, so something to complement that maybe.
Let's deck this place out in green.
Ruby's favorite color.
I'll make it happen.
Big decisions. Okay. Choose
Are we
banner.
using the banner for some kind of
Dr.
party
Bruce
theme?
Banner.
Not exactly. It's meant to be more motivational. I'd keep it short though. There's not as much room as you think. I was thinking
let's have
something
AJ pick.
uplifting, like, we're gonna get through this.
Ruby, that's
Trying to
actually
instill
not
some
uplifting.
confidence, you know?
AJ, why don't you come up with something?
Really?
I have an idea. It'll be a surprise.
Okay. This is fun.
Okay, we'll have 10 break out his paintbrush and write it out. This place is
It's more
gonna
fun if
look
he doesn't.
great. Oh, and Willie was asking for you. He's up in Marlon's office. He said he had a surprise for the party, but he wanted to show it to you first.
It's probably a bullet to my head. Where the fuck did they get a Victrola?
Hey, Clem, check it out. I found a bunch of books on ships. There's some awesome stuff about fires at sea and explosions and stuff.
This kid.
Boiler.
Wait, what are you talking about?
I have an idea about how to stop those assholes coming back to the school after we've rescued the
No.
others. And from hurting
Actually,
anyone
maybe
else
this
ever
isn't
again.
such a bad
We're
idea.
gonna blow up the boat. It's the only way to make sure
Oh,
they don't
man.
come back. Besides, it feels right, you know? For Mitch.
Nice.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Mitch would love this
You
plan.
and Mitch are a match
I
made
know,
in
it's
heaven.
perfect.
Mm.
I can't think of a better memorial than to blow that boat
Yeah,
out
this
of
is
the
gonna be a
water.
hell of, this is gonna be
The tricky bit is
a
timing the
finale.
explosion so that it happens after you get off the boat. Trust me.
Yeah.
This'll
I hope
work.
we get him back
You'll be
this
okay.
episode because
Okay, everybody.
I want Lewis back. He was the most fun character.
And, Clem, I'm sorry for before. About how he treated Ten.
Aw.
I didn't mean to get so
Aw.
angry. I know it's not his fault.
That's nice, Willie, but don't tell me. Tell 10.
Would you have rather have gotten together with Lewis then? I know you said that it made sense
Yeah.
that we were just keeping along, continuing along the Violet trend. But would you rather have gotten together with Lewis?
I think probably if the decision was do something important to prepare with Violet or do something important to prepare with Lewis, I probably would have gone with Lewis. My
Okay.
decision to go with Violet was based on the fact that I didn't want to be irresponsible at that moment. Hey, look, he's a better dancer than you, Violet. Don't judge. Yeah, dog dance.
Fuck you, readers. Aw. God, everything's so sweet
Wow.
all of a sudden.
This looks great, Ruby.
Couldn't have done it without you. But just wait till you see what else I've got planned. Go ahead and mingle. I'll let you know when it's time.
Mingle.
I guess I'll mingle.
What a weird word,
I
mingle.
see you two are working together.
Yeah, Willie asked me to help with his special project.
Sucks when a
Well, that's good to hear.
16-year-old has to mingle
Is
with
it
a bunch of
ready?
8-year-olds.
Good to go, Clem.
It'll work.
Actually, I was thinking maybe we should name it. Something cool. I mean, I think
Sure,
it
why not?
deserves a name.
Eesh,
All
got
the
so
big moms
many
have names.
pointless decisions.
We absolutely have to name it.
I thought you'd make fun of me, but hell yeah. Let's name this fucker.
Well, why do we get to name it?
How about Mitch's masterpiece?
Yeah.
Because it's a video
I like
game and we
that.
do everything.
Mitch would have too.
Okay, then it's settled.
I found them.
Yes.
Okay, Clementine. These here are our official Erickson psych
This is
evaluations
kind
and
of
probationary
kind of fun.
That's
reports.
interesting. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, this whole time I've been wondering
Well, these
why are these kids in here?
explain why
Yep.
all of us got sent to this school in the first
Okay,
place.
cool. I'm actually interested in this.
And all the bad shit we did that kept them from sending us back home.
Although
So
I
what's the game?
I figured
not
if
sure
we're all
they're
going on this crazy mission
really gonna
together,
get into it.
might as well know who we really are.
Maybe they are.
So, I'll read some of what the adults thought about us.
And we have to
And
guess
you
who
have to
it's
guess
describing.
which one of
Oh,
us
okay,
fits the
cool.
bill. I'll make sure
Oh,
it's
this
the
is
one you
fun.
actually meant. This'll be the first one. While otherwise a remarkable student, blank continues to be plagued by fits of anger, uncontrollable cursing, and repeated physical
Mitch?
altercations with the senior
Yeah, that's what I'm
faculty.
thinking.
Well, Mitch and Willie are. Huh? Hmm.
Violet, Marlon,
That's-
Ruby, or all of you. It could be
Hmm.
Violet.
Could be Marlon. It could be Violet. But I think it's Marlon?
Okay.
Well, not to speak ill of the dead, but that sounds exactly like Marlon.
You'd think so, but nope.
Really?
It's
The
Violet,
person
you were
in the
right.
file. Imagine Marlon times another Marlon.
That's Ruby's file.
Holy shit, really?
Guilty as charged.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fun.
Okay.
You should have seen Ruby back in the early days. She was like you ever seen those Tasmanian devil cartoons when you were a kid? That was our Ruby. He used to have a mean streak a mile
Wow,
long.
okay. They threw us a
Don't worry.
curveball.
That was a long time ago.
I mean, I can totally see it. The first time I met Ruby,
mean,
she
this-
was all, that little motherfucker.
I said I was sorry.
Voice acting.
You guys want to know why I got sent here?
Willie, please, no.
Chronic masturbation.
Ch-
Trust me. Nobody wanted to know that.
the truth? That's a good bit of booze.
Yeah. Oh my
Don't you
god.
dare.
And now he's sad because we didn't want to hear it. I love the look on AJ's face.
Maybe we should change up the music.
Oh my god. Okay.
I think.
There's a lot of them.
How many?
I don't know.
Chronic
lot.
masturbation.
Sure, we've heard enough of this. Throw some country on.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I just figured I'd change up and see how everyone likes the different kinds of music.
This is not country. This is like honky tonk.
I didn't realize how many of us we lost.
Remember that Justin guy?
And Theresa and Jasper. That
Theresa.
one girl with colored braces. And Joey. Maddie.
Why don't we talk
Lamar.
about someone we do know?
Aaron.
I've only got
used
to
to
play
make fun
once.
of
Pamela,
races.
Tanya, Tamika.
Why did I do that?
Alex, Louie, Trey, Stephanie. Holy crap, how many of us died?
Mambo number 5.
34.
34. Jesus.
Whose is it?
Lewis.
Should we read it?
I could tell you why I was sent here instead. You know, as a consolation prize or whatever. You might hate me after, but since we're all being so open,
A decent amount of scenes with Violet, which they'd have to replace with Lewis.
I was hoping you'd
Yeah,
tell
this is a
me.
pretty decently
I
sized
spent a lot of
branch.
time at my grandma's house growing up. What with my dad being a drunk and my mom working 3 jobs. But after my grandpa died, grandma just kind of shut down. Spent all day and night rocking in her little chair in the den. I'd sit there at her feet as we both watched TV. Mostly cartoons, since she never seemed to care. Sometimes I could hear her crying, but I didn't look back. I'd just feel really weird and turn up the volume, you know? Anyway, one day she left the den and came back with another chair and a .22 rifle. Set the rifle butt on the top of the chair, holding the barrel back to her chest. So, you know, she had trouble reaching the trigger this way, but she must have known it would happen, because she took out this really tacky wooden back scratcher. The real long kind with the one end shaped like a hand, and used that to push the trigger in. So yeah, bang, right? Her body folded up and just kept rocking. My mom came to get me 5 hours later. I hadn't moved. She asked why I didn't call the police or an ambulance or anything. I just shrugged and told her it wasn't like Grandma was going anywhere. And besides, I just wanted to finish my cartoons.
So can we hear more about this chronic masturbation?
I was 11.
I could say worst party ever.
I'm so sorry, Violet. I can't imagine what that was like. What you went through.
It's fine. We've just been through a lot of shit. We weren't good people, Clementine. But it still doesn't mean that we should have been left here to die by the people that were supposed to take care of us.
Sorry. This is supposed to be fun. I'm just not the game type like Lewis was, I guess.
You mean?
Yeah, I wonder if it would
is.
be more of a
We'll see him soon.
party if Lewis were here instead.
Hey, I've got an idea. Do you guys remember when Minnie would sing us "Don't Be Afraid" when all of us used to get scared?
Too bad I can't play it. Lou would have known how. He liked that one.
Look up.
You could just
Hootenanny
sing
with
it to
Lewis.
us like she used to. Your voice is really pretty.
Okay, yeah. All right, I can do that.
Yep. There's a YouTube video.
Okay.
Hootenanny with Lewis. Lewis Path.
Never mind the darkness. Never mind the storm. Never mind the blood-red moon. The night will be over soon. The night will be over soon. Brush away the sorrow. Brush away the tears. Sing away your heavy heart. The night will be over soon. The night will be over soon. For every night goes quiet, and every moon grows blue.
Wonder if we'll get an explanation of what happened to this kid's head.
Beyond the dark comes something new. The sun will be rising soon. The sun will be rising soon. The sun will be rising soon.
Yes. Oh. Dramatic.
I'm going to skim through this Lewis Hootenanny. Let's see if it's the right one. Yep, this is the one that's Hootenanny with Lewis, and
Definitely wasn't a hootenanny, I will say that.
it's got the same party vibe. The same downer party vibe.
Yeah.
Looks like Lewis is telling a story
Oh,
about
flashback.
himself. Oh, nice. There's no song.
Hey,
Apparently, I think.
Lee?
I'll post it.
Oh. Season 1 characters and
Why the
better
train?
graphics.
You always pick the train.
I'm not sure. Maybe because this is where it all started. Where you taught me to shoot and to cut my hair. To be ready for what was coming.
You were a quick study. So, what's on your mind this time?
I'm worried, Lee. I've got a lot of people depending on me, and I don't know if what I'm doing is right.
Oh, I know that feeling. You know, I was making it all up as I went along, right? Couldn't let on, of course.
Yeah, and you died.
I never noticed. It just felt like you
Hey,
always
Bubble.
knew the right thing to do.
Yeah?
What's up, Bubble?
Well, I got lucky. Luck counts for a lot.
I'm gonna need some now.
You want to tell me about what you're up against?
I'm with a new group now, and I've been in so many, and they always fall apart. But I really like this one. It's
Do I?
it almost feels like home.
That's a good thing. It's hard being alone out there.
There's never a good group. Let's face it, because all it takes is one person to fuck it up.
Might get the rest of us killed.
I think what makes this group different, actually, I think, is the circumstance
I'm
that
not
it's
worried.
we have AJ,
What?
and
Whatever
we need a
trouble
place
you
to
hit,
settle down.
You get out of it. You get your friends out of it.
You don't know that.
I know you're a survivor. The Clementine I know is gonna fix it. I really believe that.
Yeah, I made it this far, didn't I?
If I
Sure
could
did.
make it
A
there,
lot of other people couldn't.
I'm
Never
gonna
give
make
in,
it.
Clem. Imagine what Lewis is gonna say when he sees your face. Those boys are gonna have hope again, knowing that you came to rescue them.
Never
Son
get soft.
P, you know you always get like this before something big. Remember how scared you were before you charged into that mess at McCarroll Ranch? You survived that, didn't you?
Yeah, they're really hyping this
It's
up.
different. I was alone.
I know. It's harder when you have something to lose. But having people you care about, that's a good thing. Friends. A girl who loves you.
A girl,
Fighting
Oh, well.
beside you
Let's not jump
because
to
of you.
conclusions here.
Come see me again when you've gotten them out, okay? Out and safe. Sound good? And hopefully we can talk about happier things. If you know of any.
Lee, I miss you so much. I wish you were really here.
See, if we had shot him, then he wouldn't have been back for all these flashbacks.
Yeah, sure.
But we'll
I think
have
I made the
to
right
do with
choice.
Pretending.
Thank you, Lee. Talking to you always makes me feel a little bit better.
I meant to ask, how's the boy?
He's good, Lee. You'd like him.
He's killing people.
I bet. You teach him to shoot yet?
About that.
You have no idea.
I guess the world got pretty hard since I left it. A kid growing up in it, he'd be hard too. You're in my shoes now, raising a kid. Think you got a handle on it? It can't be easy. Wanting to give him a childhood, but knowing what it takes to survive.
You'd be so
now.
proud. We're doing a bang up
It's
job.
easier
We're doing a
for
hell
me
of a job.
since the world was just changing. But you're living in one that's changed completely. You doing okay?
AJ's amazing, Lee. I've taught him to be strong and brave and capable. He'd be so proud.
You mean more than I already am?
Oh. There's so much sweetness in this episode.
It's true. It started off real slow. Then it kind of got good. I mean, it's still very slow paced, but, you know, then it kind of like started working with the quiet vibe.
Just look at you.
Nope.
Just look at you.
I know I told you I'd always keep moving, Lee.
Voice acting.
I'm tired of running. I have a home now.
Then you're off the
Oh,
hook.
I just realized what just
A
happened.
home is better than I could have ever hoped for. Time to go, Clementine. You've got people that need you.
I like this touch.
Goodbye, Lee.
I like that touch a lot.
Yeah.
Because Lee
Yeah.
has not seen you
Clem, wake up.
Right,
at
right.
this
It's
age.
time to go.
Very well done.
We got a long walk.
Okay, so we're gonna play this out. It's in this episode, or is it next one?
I
It's
think so.
been 2 hours. Wait, how long? Yeah, almost 2 hours. I guess we're gonna
Yeah,
do it.
no, these have been going more like 3.
James, is that you? No. No, they're people.
So nice
Every
shot.
zombie is sacred. You're using this bait.
I guess we're really doing this. Only the team blending in with the walkers need to cover themselves.
Now we just need your walker
Oh.
friend is here. Good lord.
Good
Hello.
lord.
Guys, this is James.
He's my friend.
Oh,
He's,
So cool. How do you get the skin like that?
Oh, Clementine?
Can I try it on?
That's not a good idea.
Come on, please.
Willie, stay focused. Now isn't the time for this. We can ask questions later.
Yeah,
we can try it on later.
sorry. I'm focused.
I'm sure that this kid wants to try on a dead skin mask.
Sorry
I'm
I
sure
tried
it's
shooting that
his
one time. Your
main goal in
mask
life.
was so real.
Hey. Hey there, James. Sorry about Willie.
is this the guy that Clem said she'd...
Flip? Yeah.
Clementine, could I speak to you alone for a moment?
Is it about the flipping?
Hold tight.
Hey, Tank.
Now we're really
gonna
a good time to flip.
There's something I have to tell you.
The walkers. They'll be here in a little while. You can join them as they pass through the trees. The noise from
He's
the
not
wind will
even
draw
with
toward
them.
The water.
How does he control them
We can get on
from
board
this
and save our
far?
friends.
So what kind of superpower does this guy have?
Your friends are different.
Remind me who the fuck
Open-minded.
Willie is. Do you remember?
Accepting.
They keep mentioning Willie.
Maybe one day
Willie's
we'll be
the
same.
the Mitch Jr.
Oh,
Isn't it?
yeah, I think you're right.
Listen,
Yeah.
Clementine. I need to talk to you about AJ.
Motherfucker, why?
The Whisperers were my family. From a young age. In that
Ooh.
time, I witnessed a lot of death and suffering. Eventually, I became the cause of it. Weakness was
All of it.
considered a poison,
All those people he killed.
and I believed in that fiercely.
Sure.
So much so that when another boy
You gonna tell me how to
expressed
raise a
sympathy for
kid with
him
your
before an
dead skin
attack,
wearing self?
I
You
slit his
Buffalo
throat.
Bill motherfucker.
I didn't talk to him. Didn't consider who he was, what he felt. Honestly, I don't even remember his name. All I
Yeah,
know
well,
is
just
someone
let him-
like him would only slow us
Yeah,
down.
I'll just let him talk. Yeah.
That was enough of a reason for me. I had no doubt in my mind that I was right. After he died, I kept hearing his words in my head. Those people are like us, just on a different path. I stopped killing after that. I changed. No one else did. When AJ told me he killed someone, it reminded me of them. Of myself. He said it
No.
was wrong, but it sounded like he was just repeating what he'd been told.
I don't think that's
Taking
true.
life
I
like
think he
that
actually does
from
think
a
it's
young
wrong.
age, it breaks something inside you.
Yeah.
I'm afraid if AJ kills again, he won't be able to go back. He won't be the same boy he was. I've seen it happen too many times.
I won't let him be
I'm
killer.
not going to let
Or-
AJ become
Yeah,
a
I was
killer.
tempted to say
I don't want him to
don't
change.
tell
Not
me how
like
to
that.
raise my kid,
I
but
hope you can keep that
I
promise.
guess he's right, even though I don't need him to be telling me this.
No, he has
They're close.
he has a right to his
Soon
opinion.
there will be
It's
enough
fine.
of them to provide us cover. I'll lead you through the herd until you reach the boat. That's as far as I go. After that, it's up to you.
Thank you.
Take care of AJ.
I am dumbass.
Okay, he's ready to go. The walkers are getting close. Ruby, you're in charge of the horses. Willie, Ted, take care of the supplies.
I've got the bomb.
Find the boiler. There'll be a door on the bottom with ash and stuff. Put it in there.
Yes.
See you all on the other side.
I'll cut it open.
Cut what open? I'll cut the zombie open. They're gonna smear its guts all over themselves.
Violet told me.
I guess. I don't think they said that.
There,
But
that's
it
what they're
must
gonna
be.
do.
Sophie died, and Minnie is one of them now. Just, if you see her out there, tell her I forgive her. Please. I tell her myself, but I just want her to be okay.
Whatever, I'll tell him I'll do it. I
Yeah,
kind of doubt
sure.
it's going to happen.
If we see her, I'll let her know.
Thanks.
I'll tell her as I'm pulling the trigger.
Okay, we've had enough tender moments. Can we just get along with it? We've had plenty of them. They've been nice.
Hey, it's time. We gotta move.
Clem, what happens if someone else gets caught while we're in there? What if it's you? I couldn't save Minnie or Lou or Sim, Omar.
All right, then.
Yeah. I'm impressed whenever they
really care
remember their
about
names.
If something happened to you because of me, I can't lose you too. I won't.
I don't think they've earned this
You better not disappear on me, okay?
relationship yet.
I promise.
It's fine.
You do or you don't think?
I don't. I mean, because it just happened.
What are you doing?
And she...
Go.
Oh, now we have to
Another
explain to him.
direction.
You know the answer to that, AJ. Someone just explained masturbation to you. We have to
Yeah.
explain this?
I think so.
Okay, let's bring our friends back home.
All of them.
All of them.
Look, we made a move on her. She said she was shocked. She hadn't really thought about it before. So we kissed, And now we're like
I know this is gonna sound gross.
Covering
soulmates.
your smell. Smart.
Use guts.
Use guts. That's what you would type in a text adventure game.
It's true.
Get my back?
Use guts.
Wow, it really with better graphics, it really looks gross. Good job.
Put guts on me. You don't have any guts.
Thanks.
What
Yeah,
would you like
guts
to
and
use
no
the guts
guts.
on?
We gonna do it?
We're doing it.
Your score has now risen by 10 points.
Okay, follow my lead.
Okay. I hope this is
Now, see, the last
This
yes,
isn't
the
gonna
last
be killing.
time.
This isn't gonna be killing. It's just sneaking.
Oh, hidden
Hey,
shields.
oh, I
zombie
like
shield.
that.
Square to get behind walkers while getting shot. Yeah, the last time we tried this, everyone died.
Shield your
everyone died.
home. Zombie shield. That was a little quick. Oh, whoop. This is not... Whoop. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. Guess I chose the wrong path.
Stay behind the walkers. Use
It was
them as
working up
shields.
until it wasn't. Let's go a little more this way.
It got it got very thin. The crowd got very thin. You had nobody to use.
Yeah. Grab. Same thing is happening again.
Yeah, you got no one. You got. Geesh. Yeah, you have no one to use.
What am I
Maybe
supposed to do?
Maybe
Go
there's
slower, maybe? Maybe I should go. I mean, that doesn't sound right.
I was just gonna say maybe there is like some place where you can get to where you can take actual cover, like a car. You know what I'm saying? Like the tall grass, but you have to do this at least a little bit.
Whoop.
Oh.
All right.
Well, yeah, I'll keep an eye out for places in the environment.
This is an interesting way that I wasn't expecting to die a bunch. I was expecting to die a bunch, but not this one. Grab, grab.
Yeah, I wouldn't go to the right. But I didn't see anything on the left either. Oh yeah, maybe you can like skip a wave. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think that's the answer either.
Maybe I go backwards.
Yeah. Okay. I did notice. It did say. Stalking just pointed out that I did notice. Oh. Okay. I was gonna say I did notice that it gave you press R. It showed you press R1 to run while you were holding it. Maybe you could like use it, grab onto one of them and run forward. Doesn't matter anymore. Crap! This guy hit square with a melee attack.
Now's our chance.
Yeah, with R3 and breakpoints.
R3.
CQC them.
We can't risk
CQC
losing
them right
cover.
there.
We'll have to crawl along the side of the dock.
Well, it was a lot easier.
Yeah.
Push forward.
Something's gonna happen.
Oh, the guts are washing off. which probably doesn't matter. Down.
I did. I swear to God, I pressed down. Wow, that was a depressing death.
It was funny.
Really,
You just kept your head sticking up there.
They really lingered on that.
Down. You. Grab it. Grab.
Follow me. This way.
Oh, nice. By the way, if I ever went underwater for like 2 seconds, I would have to spend the next 2 minutes with a towel wiping my eyes off.
What do you mean? There's no chlorine? It's
No, just because that's especially when I've.
I'm fine.
No, it's just I can't handle water in my eyes. Is just all I'm saying.
Stay close. Stay hidden.
move between cover while avoiding the searchlight.
It was like Metal Gear Solid now. Or any number of stealth games where you have to avoid the searchlights.
Sure.
And that was easy.
Come on, let's hurry.
Why'd they make a big deal of the torches?
Ready, AJ?
You know, when you were
Walkers.
reconning the place, said, oh, they have torches.
Well, it's how we set fire to the hay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, here we go again. You can do it. It's only 3 of them.
Nope.
I guess not.
Come on, let's hurry. Ready, AJ? Walkers.
Aim.
You can also stun.
I'm
You
pressing
can
the
also
fucking
stun the
button.
first guy. Yeah, you can also melee the first guy. And the second guy. Stun. There we go.
Bow is such garbage. It takes too long to draw.
Yeah, that seemed like it was a bug because you weren't aiming for like
Well,
3
that
seconds.
that time it did not draw at all, which is not good. It really frustrates me because I want to shoot that bow.
We're getting close. After we find the boiler and place the bomb, we'll get our friends out. Ninny said they keep prisoners on the second
Maybe we should get our friends out and then place the bomb.
Look out for guards.
Yeah,
and
how are we
stay
gonna detonate the
quiet,
bomb?
Okay. Right
I
behind
can't
you.
imagine it's remote
Just go
activated.
ahead and signal when it's clear.
Maybe it is.
No, I think it's just you light it and it has a certain length fuse and you hope that you're
Right.
not there.
Right, exactly. So you got to make sure you find your friends.
Yep.
I like to imagine if you were in real life, you would go, hep.
Yep. Hi, Kiba.
We were trying to hide. Hep. No, doesn't work.
Didn't he just go in this door? Yeah.
Hip, hip.
Who's there?
Throw the bomb at him. Uh-oh. CQC.
Clementine.
Hey, Glenn.
We got a rifle
This
now.
has got to be the boiler, right? Yeah, it looks like it. That's where we need to plant
This
the
is
bomb.
great. We're setting
There's too much
bombs and we
stuff
don't
in
even know
Maybe
for sure where the
there's another
boiler
way
is.
in.
Ooh, I got that one? Didn't feel like it.
Wait here.
Stalking. I wanted to use the bomb on him. Stealth mode.
Mode. Shoot him in the kneecap, Schwarzenegger. Do I have to do everything? The
Use
answer,
your
of
game.
course, is yeah.
Yeah.
There you go, Mitch's masterpiece. Bury this thing in the bottom of the river. Once they start up this boat, we won't have much time before it explodes.
How long?
Not sure. An hour.
Oh,
30
okay,
minutes.
that's
Hurry
smart.
up.
Yeah, that makes sense. It doesn't go off until the boat is running. Okay, this actually makes sense.
Minerva, focus.
What's the point of not killing him if you're putting a power right beside? Oh, I like the
I
suspense.
have a little brother, short, scarred face. See? He's not out there, is he?
Look, we've discussed this.
How about I shoot you in the brain? Maybe you'll remember
There ain't
that.
no room for anyone else.
Yes, ma'am.
Shit. Of course she had to be the cell guard. We can't sneak past her.
Why not? Why is she so special?
Ooh.
Get out.
Got the
Not
got the
without our
crossbow.
Yeah, right. Yeah, no, I do know that.
You got 10 caught up in this. Just tell me that he's safe. Give me that.
All right, I can keep my promise here.
He told me to tell you. He forgives you.
Shit. I'll help you get everyone out. Then you take my brother and run. Get him back to where it's safe.
Come on, we have to hurry.
By the way, what happened to his face? Okay, bye.
Holy fuck!
Oh my god. Are you okay?
He doesn't look hurt.
Yeah, I'm all right. We're all right.
Yeah, we
Take
don't
care
care
of
about you.
Lewis first.
Yeah,
He's in rough shape.
take care of
no.
Lewis first. He's a main character.
Did we see Lewis get hurt
We don't
in
have a lot
the
of
last
time before
episode?
Doreen comes back.
I don't. Maybe it was kind of a scramble, and I wasn't paying too much attention because I was trying to decide which one to save, even though I wasn't really.
Lewis.
What the
What?
fuck are you doing? Don't fucking point that at me! Don't test me! Minnie, let us go! No!
Okay. I was kind of thinking we had successfully dealt with her. I'm rumbling.
This is bad for your controller battery.
Yeah, I know, right? Can you hear it?
No.
How do you
Lewis
know?
is messed
Lewis.
up.
Yeah, I've been rumbling this entire time. Wow, what the fuck did they do to you? You're in a mood.
Maybe we should have kissed
What
him.
did they do to you?
No, don't. They cut out his tongue.
Oh, jeez.
He just, he kept fucking talking.
Oh my god.
Wow.
I'm sorry, Louis.
Wow. Wow.
I'll make these bastards pay for this. I promise.
It's really
you.
messed up. Wow. I'm pretty sure I feel worse than if they had just killed him.
Shh. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Wow.
You'll be home soon.
Yeah, how are we gonna get out of here?
Damn, man.
We're not staying here that long.
Trophy earned just for looking at that thing on the wall?
I'll get us out of here. I promise.
God.
No, they just elevated shit.
Look at Gap.
Looks like there's a gap here. Too small to fit my hand through.
Yeah, most doors have gaps, small gaps.
I know, right?
Clem, are you alright?
I'm fine. Where's AJ? Over here. Thank God.
Shit. At least we're not moving yet. We've still got time to
Right, if the
figure
boat
this
starts
out.
moving.
Yeah.
Vi, are you alright?
I'm fine. Looking for a way out. If this thing explodes...
Yeah.
At least we'll have taken them down with us.
You doing okay in there, AJ?
Yeah, I'm alright. I'm looking for a way out.
Yeah, me too. The doors don't look very well made. Maybe that's something we can work with.
Is that it? That's all you have to say is you're looking for a way out?
I might be able to chip away at this if I had a tool or... Damn it, they must have taken away my knife. AJ! Do you still have your knife?
Yeah, they didn't find it. Only the big one.
Good. I need you to slide it over to me.
That's convenient. And he had two knives.
Wonder what these notes on the floor are. Well, they're... Yeah, I'm surprised this game made such a dark decision. It didn't feel like it was really doing things like that.
Whatever you doing, don't. I promise you. It ain't worth it. Step back.
She awake?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. I'll take it from here. Where's Abel?
He's dead. We killed him. We put a knife in his head.
Fuck, you little monster.
We showed him mercy. He was terrified of turning, so we stopped him from having to. We gave him what he wanted.
I'm sure you did. Back up. Minerva. Open the door.
Yes, ma'am.
90s Lara Croft. Mean the original Lara Croft.
Normally, the trouble you caused, I'd shoot you and toss you overboard.
And I
should've-
think I know what you mean. Very angular face.
But I'm genuinely
Because
impressed.
90s Lara
First you
Croft had
organize
fewer
these idiot
polygons.
kids into a fighting force and kill 2 of my most experienced soldiers. Then you sneak onto my boat under the cover of a herd. I bring a prize like you back to the Delta, it might make this whole clusterfuck of a mission worth it. Someone like you, so young with so much potential, you're far too valuable to kill.
I'm not your prize. You're crazy if you think I'd ever fight for you.
Everyone talks like that when they first join. You'll come around. You know, my father, Larry, was a military man. And when I was a kid, he had all kinds of rules. The thing
If I
that
have the
bugged him most
chance to
was waste.
trash
If I
talk
ever
their
left
father,
a
I'm
light on
totally
after
gonna tell
leaving
you.
a room, he'd flip. No matter how many times he ranted about the cost of electricity, I could never remember to hit that switch.
So?
So one day, he let our power get cut. He liked illustrations to show that actions have consequences. No more TV, no more hairdryer, no more ice cream sandwiches. Just a miserable family sitting
You got
in
your
the
chance.
dark.
Well, I guess asshole runs in the family. Is that the consequence? That you're an asshole?
The consequence is, I never left the lights on again. My father had his faults, but he showed me the effectiveness of teaching by example.
Oh, is that what this is? A lesson?
I want to tell you a story. Let's call it the parable of the twins. 2 girls were taken from their home and brought to a new place to live. They had to leave their friends and family behind, and that was hard at first. They shed a lot of tears.
I read about this.
But the new place
There's a
was a
spoiler.
good place. The people there grew corn and raised pigs, and the twins ate well for the first time in years. They had hot showers, clean clothes, beds. They were given guns and trained to use them. The people there were kind to these girls. All that was asked in return was that they help defend the group. You see, this place had a lot of enemies, killers and thieves who wanted what they had. They needed help fighting, or they'd lose everything they built. Their crops, their power, even their lives.
They threatened to cut out their tongues?
They only do that to the ones who can't keep their mouths shut. One of the girls saw that this was a place worth fighting for, and her tears dried. But the other twin, she could never forget her old home. She rejected every gift, every opportunity, stirred up trouble every chance she got. She convinced her sister to help her steal a raft and leave on the river. Of course, they didn't get far. What happened then, Minerva?
I killed her.
What the
Jesus
fuck?
Christ.
Minnie, no, tell me it's not true.
Your own sister? Why would you do that? She was twisting my head with her lies. And? I made a mistake. I needed to show my loyalty to the place I call home.
Like it or not, you're one of my people now, Clem. The question is, which twin are you going to be? The loyal one, or the dead one?
What have you done to her head, you fucking psychotic bitch? You're evil! You are fucking evil!
Y'all better back away from the door.
Violet, calm down. You saw what they did to Lewis. Just do what they say.
Why? So I can become a soldier in their army? Someone who kills the people they love? Fuck that!
Pull the mouthy one out of the cell. They clearly didn't get the moral of the story. We'll have to
Well,
help
you did
them
tell her to calm
understand.
down.
Stop!
Don't hurt Violet, or I'll hurt you.
Hey, yo. You better cool it, or you gonna get yourself
Hey,
hurt.
yo.
No!
Let's go,
Get
AJ.
off of me!
Easy. Stay still.
Shit! Fuck you! No!
AJ. AJ.
Stealth mode.
Don't make this hurt more
Kill.
than it has to.
I'm not telling you what to do.
Just breathe.
Oh, wait. It didn't do anything, though.
Ooh, Tyson.
Son of a bitch!
Uh-oh.
That's enough.
He bit
Uh-oh.
I said that's enough.
You do something. Oh, wait. It looks like we might have stopped it, though. Maybe not.
You deserve to die. We'll kill you.
You think you can kill me?
I know I can. We'll throw you in the river, and we'll put a knife right to the side of your head.
Jesus,
Talk
he's
for a little guy.
I know I can do it. I killed Marlon. He wasn't a monster, but you are. Dang.
So you killed Marlon. Huh. I bet you'd make a great soldier.
AJ, listen to me. Don't talk to her, okay? She's a monster.
Clem seems to care a lot about you. Come on, let's go have a chat. Just us.
Fucking touch him! Clem! No, please! Clementine! AJ!
Keep an eye on her, Minerva.
Lily, don't!
Get this thing moving. I want to be far away from here. Fast.
I'll start up the boys.
Oops. Yeah, you do that.
Don't you dare look at me like that. This is the only way we survive.
Who are you? Fuck survival! Look at what you're doing! Minnie, please. I just want to talk to you first. I'm sorry we never searched for you. For Sophie. I'm sorry we trusted that fucker Marlon. If I ever thought there was a chance.
I know. Okay? But Sophie's dead. You all need to understand. This is the only way. Lay down, stay in line, or you die. The people you love die. If you just do what they say, you can live. All of you. You can have a nice life. Be rewarded. Just like I am. I'm sorry, Minerva, for everything. Behind you! You're the fucking problem here!
Ooh.
I won't let you get them all killed! Minerva! I can't let her leave! Shit!
Tell me you know how to use a crossbow. Good shot.
Come on, we have to go.
I can't leave her. Go, I'll catch up.
Clem, come on! We have to get the hell out of here.
Go, I need to find AJ.
Better see you on land.
You will.
Now if they start this boat you up. Yeah, stalking, I was thinking that too. I suspect if I will do that.
Shit, they started the boiler.
Although, as you said, I don't think even a zombie can survive getting blown into a billion bits.
Sharpen it. I've known Clementine since before this all started. She'll come around.
Go, what?
You'll come around too, once you see what we have to offer. Plenty of food, comfortable beds for you and Clem. You can even share a room.
Found one more sneaking over the docks.
Tin!
Fuck. Tennessee, did you get lost?
Ma'am! He wasn't alone. I got something else to show you.
This way.
Found this in the herd.
No wonder there were so many walkers.
She know him?
Must be.
Apparently.
Must have thought you were clever leading those walkers here. Or was that Clementine's idea? Nothing to say?
You don't fucking scare me.
Is that so?
You force your ways onto others. Because you're afraid. Because you're weak.
I give my people a cause to fight for.
Don't listen to her, AJ.
Time to
All they do is
regain
kill.
your killing ways, James.
The thing about people like him, AJ, is that they're too broken to fit into a community. They won't fight for anyone but themselves. Kill it.
No!
What the fuck?
Easy
Shoot.
there, Ten.
Don't hurt him. Just stop hurting people. Please.
Shoot her!
Why don't we all just take a breath, all right?
Give me my friends back.
Put down the gun.
Let them go. All of us. Or else.
Uh-oh.
Fine. Go ahead then. Do it. Save your friends. That's what you came here to do, isn't it? Oh, I see. You came here to cry.
Tim.
Looks like you're not a soldier either.
Please, don't!
No!
Fighting.
What was I supposed to do, guy?
What were you doing? You were shaking her. You were like trying to wake her up.
I didn't see a prompt.
You missed that one too?
Yes, I did. Maybe I got that one. Up, up, up! Motherfucker. Oh.
Are you holding it down? Maybe you have to hold it down.
No,
I think you're
yeah, I
tapping.
think, yeah, I think so.
You're giving a lot of chances to get out of this stuff.
Yeah.
Although you lost.
You made a big fucking mistake. Fucking wait.
Damn.
I don't know which stick it wants me to use for these.
Oop.
Yeah, I'm using both sticks, and maybe it's my controller. Hold on.
Oh, it's low. Yeah. This had a lot of energy and momentum, and then it gets interrupted by you dying. Takes the steam out of it when you have to reload.
You made a big fucking mistake. Fucking wait.
What's up, Drift Savage? How you doing? Thanks for the follow. Oh, yeah.
AJ, wait! I give up. I will give up.
It's funny that she knows he'll pull the trigger,
Down the gun. I'll let everyone leave.
but
My
Tennessee
crew and
would
I will
not.
leave. We won't bother you anymore.
She's also not. She's also playing.
She's not a threat. Lower the gun.
You weren't down there. You didn't see what she did. She cut my friend's tongue out.
Yeah, I don't know what she's waiting for.
Don't have to do this, please.
It's a trick.
Don't you fucking dare, AJ.
Just
Shoot her.
All right. Yeah.
give me the gun.
He's gonna miss.
Can't let her hurt anyone else.
Do it, AJ!
Oh, he did not miss.
No.
Yeah.
AJ, stop.
This is what
Oh.
James was warning about. This is exactly what James was warning about.
How big is the magazine?
Lily, we couldn't find the other. What did you do? You were fucking
Shoot her
bad.
too. AJ. Oh.
Shit, the bomb! AJ!
All right. Maybe we should have told you guys about this. Oh, by the way. Oh, interesting. Oh, that's a cliffhanger? Well, obviously we didn't die. You and 89%. Yeah, okay.
I am a poor pilgrim of sorrow, cast out in this wide world to roam,
Yeah.
uncertain of life for tomorrow.
Okay, yeah. You and 89% of players mercy killed Abel. 11% of players forced Abel to turn into a walker. I mean, yeah, that wasn't... nobody would have gained anything by him turning into a walker. You and 49% of players respected James's belief and killed no walkers. 49% only killed some of the walkers in James's camp. Drift, don't tell me because we haven't played episode 5 yet. 3% of players ignored James's wishes and killed all the walkers in the camp. That's 100. That's 101%, but okay. That's weird. It was easy enough not to kill them.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
You and 61% of players named the bomb Mitch's masterpiece. These are the big decisions. 13% of people named the bombs Ruby's Revenge. 17% named the bomb Willie Jr. 6% of players had a bomb named AJ. I don't remember that being an option.
I think I do. Made most sense to name it after Mitch.
You and 86% of players allowed AJ to attack Dorian. Yep, I did it.
It worked this time.
Stopping her from cutting off your friend's finger. 14% stopped AJ and let Dorian cut off your friend's finger, which probably was the most logical option, but I kind of knew that because this was a video game, it was going to work. I don't think in real life I would tell a young child to attack a grown woman.
But it's not, again, it's not a young child. This is AJ. We know what AJ can do.
Well, he didn't have a gun.
AJ is in very few ways a young child.
You know, I didn't know that if he didn't have a gun, I didn't know he was gonna bite her ear off. That was pretty savage. You and 53% of players told AJ to kill Lily. 47% of players refused to tell him. Wow. That's shocking. I mean, obviously that's what they're going for, is for it to be 50-50, but the way that they presented it, I wasn't expecting that at all.
Yeah, well, refused to tell him. It doesn't say stopped him. Right. Oh, because what was the other choice? Just not say anything? I don't think you had the choice to not say anything.
No, the other choice was tell him stand down. But yeah, we don't know for sure that he would have obeyed what we said.
Right. So what I would say to that is that, yeah, I mean, yeah, that the situation really called for just shooting Lily because, oh my God, she needed to die. But but I guess people took the James talk to heart, you know? And the James talk reminded you that this is about raising AJ, and this game remembers how you bring up AJ, and they took that warning about him being irredeemable killer to heart.
Yeah, Drift, they said that they cut Lewis's tongue out because he wouldn't stop talking. Pretty fucked up. But, well, yeah, I'm surprised it's that. I mean, yeah, obviously that would be the reason why he wouldn't, but I'm surprised it was that close.
And by the way, that gun, by the way, was loaded. So, shit, that was badass of her to put her head to the gun when Tennessee was aiming it at her.
Right. Okay, we made all the majority decisions except for not killing any walkers, which was 49 to 49 to 3. Again, surprising to me. Lily. Wait, I lost my button. Lily dead. Lily was inspired to take action after you tried to protect your friends. Yep, I wonder what happens if you choose the other option. Whether he just goes and does it anyway, or does she live?
Well, I'll Google that.
Yep. Violet, MIA. Violet felt romantic after you did.
Violet is now going by Mia.
Oh, interesting. Okay, Drift. Okay, yeah, you can tell us about things that happened in this episode. Wow.
Oh, well, quite simply, maybe because you chose to get together with him, and so Violet was captured. Maybe that would explain.
Well, you can choose to get together with him and still have him captured.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Yeah, getting together doesn't matter. It's who you decide to save. And so maybe if you saved Lewis, then Violet would have been captured and something nasty would have happened to her. Which now I'm curious.
Maybe if for whatever reason, if you romance him and then let him get captured, maybe his tongue doesn't get cut out.
I don't know why that would change anything.
Well, just because different choices lead to different consequences. It's not always purely logical.
No, you're right. It's possible, but I just didn't see how it would logically follow. But you're not saying it did.
Violet felt romantic after you danced together. That was the worst dance I've ever seen, by the way. That made Shepard in Mass Effect look good. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, if you save him, then he's not in the cell at all. Violet was touched that you wanted to hear why she was sent to Erickson. I don't know if that's really touching. It's kind of nosy, if anything, but okay. Violet felt understood after you expressed sympathy about her reason for coming to Erickson. Sure. Violet was thankful when you let AJ stop Doran from cutting off her finger. Well, that seems like a thing to be thankful about. Did my Minerva Mia Minerva felt righteous when you called her out for sounding like Lily? Righteous. Does that mean that she disagreed with what we were saying, or that she felt bad?
No, I think she felt more convicted. I mean, what she had more conviction in what she was doing.
So
Maybe.
her response was like, "Yeah, that's right."
Yeah.
Okay. No, Lewis didn't kill anyone. They said he was just talking. Minerva was intimidated when you said you'd kill the raiders if they attacked the school again. Okay, good. Well, I guess it doesn't matter because she certainly looked dead. I guess the fact that they're saying that she's Mia means maybe she isn't, but she looked very dead. Minerva felt heartsick after learning Ten forgave her. Yeah, I thought that was going to work.
She was only shot in the shoulder, and then I guess, and she looked dead because maybe she just passed out. But there's no reason she would die from getting shot in the shoulder.
I guess you're right. I thought it was like sort of like through the heart, like through the chest, but you're probably right.
It was her right shoulder.
It was, okay. Yeah, I thought I had talked her into it, so that was a twist. James. Mia. James was thankful that you respected his beliefs and spared the walkers. James was disenchanted that you didn't see there being more to walkers. Well, life is not always enchanting.
Logical.
James was devastated that you told AJ to kill Lily.
Yeah.
Understandable. Oh, wow. Okay, Drift. Okay, this is cool. I want to look up these other things that happen. Yeah, thanks for telling us this.
By the way, this explains why, the budget for this game went out of control, or the development cycle, because it seems like they did a lot of branching with this season or the later seasons.
Yeah. So. Well, this was always, a criticism of the game, and a criticism that we've made sometimes is, it doesn't matter what you pick, it all ends up in the same place. So yeah, with each game they kind of tried to do that less. So yeah. AJ, Mia. AJ felt conflicted after you killed Abel, sparing him from turning. AJ felt he didn't look conflicted. He acted like a crazy creep, like a murder hobo. AJ felt defeated when you said there was no way to prove you could be together as walkers. Yeah, well, AJ felt powerful after you told him to shoot Lily. Well, that's not what I was looking for.
Yeah,
10 is, wait for it, Mia. 10 was grateful when you stood up for him against Willie. 10 was grateful when you promised to tell him Minerva he forgave her. Well, what a grateful guy. Lewis is, of course, Mia. Lewis is traumatized after his time spent with the Raiders. Yeah. I would think he would be. Lewis was terrified by your promise to fight back against the Raiders. Well, what do you want me to do? And that to have more people, to have what happened to you happen to more people? Abel dead. Abel felt sure when you promised him mercy. Well, good for you. I think I had a really good playthrough because nobody got hurt. Well, man,
how is that possible? There's so many people get hurt.
Well, yeah, I guess you played it. I guess you played it well. I was very sad to see Lewis's tongue cut. Like I said, it's basically as bad as killing him. All he does is talk and sing, and you've taken that away from him for the rest of his life. It's devastating. The state of the school. Rosie is worried about everyone. Well, she didn't help. I guess we could have had her. We could have sicked her on Abel. I think that's the one thing we could have done with her. Willie was excited that you wanted to name the bomb. Really. Ruby was proud you did not recognize her official Erickson evaluation.
Yeah, well,
Laurie's
that
Mia,
makes
and the
sense.
same as Mia.
That's right. We didn't see. Oh no, we did see them. Right, they were in that cell.
Collecting
Oh,
206.
206. Man, you were falling down on the job.
Ooh, I could have taken the wind chimes? I wouldn't
What's
have
that
even
thing
looked
on
for
the upper
that.
left? Is that Che Guevara?
I don't know. It never occurred to me to take the wind chimes.
The wind chimes, yeah.
I didn't see
Then,
the other
no,
things.
but then you would have deprived their walkers of their only entertainment.
Right. I didn't see the rabbit foot or the horseshoe. Interesting. I didn't see these things though. Is that it? My controller's fucking up. Oh, continue.
Drift Savage, do you have a recordings of your playthrough? Did you happen to stream them or you save them on YouTube or something like that? Because that sounds really interesting. Okay.
Yeah, so wow, this episode I thought it started off really slow. Like the stuff with Abel I didn't really care about. And then the stuff with James I didn't really care about.
I liked the attempt of what they were doing with James. You know, it's because it's unique. It's different to try to get to see the walkers as people. It's just a different perspective, which I appreciated. I appreciate the different kind of character. I mean, and but I love this. They did a great job with the suspense, the action, the stakes. Hey, thanks for the follow, Dater. We're just wrapping up this episode 3 of season 4. But yeah, and then I remember saying that and about Lily. I mean, I didn't think we were just going to take care of her this episode. I was just thought we would see what happened to her at the next episode. But I kind of liked her as a villain. And because I remember complaining about how generic Carver was from season 2, how it was everything he was saying was trite. You have to make the hard decisions and in this zombie world, and then he mounted to nothing. Stay with Lily, see what will happen. Well, we just killed her. Or AJ just killed her at the end of this episode.
Yeah.
And please don't spoil
tell us. Yeah,
anything.
don't tell us.
I mean, yeah, even though we've already made our decision with Lily, like maybe if you told us what happened with her, if she survived this episode,
Yeah,
then it might give some things away.
Yeah, we'll definitely look it up once we're done.
I mean, and of course they did. They had them do like absolutely brutal and savage things. Of course, Lewis's tongue, but just the just the stakes were so high, and the story that she told about Minerva and her sister, I thought it was well done. I thought she was actually a compelling villain, and I didn't think we would kill her so we would defeat her so easily or so quickly. But I really like this episode. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say.
Yeah, see, I don't think I would have felt that way if she hadn't cut out the tongue. So that's, it would have been interesting if we had a playback that didn't go, a playthrough that didn't go as badly, because I don't think I would have cared about the Minerva thing enough to be like, oh, she's a really compelling villain now. I think that was basically entirely what made me so angry at her that I was like, she has to die, is because she did that.
Mm-hmm.
So she hadn't done that, it would have been very different for me. But yeah, after that slow start, I felt like it got good with like sort of the quiet moments in the with the party and with Lee coming back, quote unquote. And then this last
because
scene
we
was,
didn't shoot him.
That's right.
Yeah, all
And
those
then,
all this were great. Yeah.
I don't think I liked it as much as you did because I was really dragging through the first half of it. But yeah, then all of a sudden the switch flipped. There were even some funny moments at the party. So yeah, but yeah, it sort of ended in a real place though. This it feels like this should be the end, like after like the boat. So I don't know what this fourth episode is going to be at all.
They have the some things to tie up, like what happened at the ranch. They keep on alluding to.
Oh yes, you're right. You're right.
So I don't know what's going to happen, because it seems like we've hit the climax of this big escape, and maybe the climax of the whole Raider battle. But I'm looking forward to it. Drift says, I see so many people getting Lewis's tongue cut out. I don't know
Okay,
how.
well, I feel a bit better.
Do you just not? Oh, it's quite simply the choices we make. The major choice we make is simply to not save him, and we saved Violet instead. And so Lewis gets captured, and we find him in that cell, and he has his tongue cut out. I don't know what else. I'm assuming if we had saved him instead of Violet, then it wouldn't have happened. That's what you said. Yeah, you did. So, I think that's the major decision. It's too bad.
I wonder if Violet is somehow mutilated. If you,
yeah, well, I'm gonna check that out. I mean, it sounds morbid. Sounds like morbid curiosity, but I am curious.
It's a morbid decision. I can't believe they fucking did that. That's crazy.
For what it's worth, when are we gonna? When are you gonna play episode 4? That's gonna be Monday.
That's
Monday
right.
Night. We have been streaming one episode of this every Monday and Friday night, all the way from the beginning, just nonstop. So we're coming to an end, and if we haven't decided what game we're going to play after this. I don't know if you if you just like Telltale games, and because Dean's the one who's actually at the controls of this of the game, and I'm just here as color commentary. But Dean is a Telltale game fan, and so we might choose another one of those to play next. Who knows? But
yeah, I have to think about it. I kind of want to mix it up, but I also I also have other ones that I want to play. I'm not sure. But yeah,
but in the short term, Monday night.
Yeah, that's right. But yeah, we've played this whole game, in the span of, I don't know, a couple of months. So it's been really fun to go straight from one season to another, where you remember everything that happened and it's very vivid. So it's been a good experience. Okay, yep. Let's wrap it up, and we hope to see y'all on Monday, about 10 p.m. Eastern. Thanks to all the new folks and the old folks. And I appreciate you, and have a good night.
Good night, guys. It's